are live. Oh,
Well, that was weird. It just changed Jerry's and Jason's position.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
it
on the
did.
same spot on mine.
Mine switched.
Mine
It
switched,
switched
y'all.
on mine too.
Oh, well, no big deal.
It is. It is a big deal.
Now I'm just all thrown off. I'm going to confuse them.
Well, we're going to have to cancel tonight's session. I can't handle all the switching right now. We are live.
Oh,
6:59 p.m.
oh sweet, that worked.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and start with announcements. As I mentioned to you guys, and I think I said it on Twitter too, that we won't be having our regular announcements for Puzzle Traveler or the 12D20, anything like that, because today is a special day. The only announcements we have are for the Animite Tales. This is the system that Joe and Will from the UK, we've been partnering with them for the past couple months, trying to figure out how we're going to... Is that Chris? Is that Nabarro in the background?
Yes, it is.
I missed it. Chris, come back.
Hey, Nabarro! There he is.
Please, dancing. Dance more. Center stage.
Roll for
Jason
performance.
said center stage and roll for performance.
I saw a hand.
Yeah.
Jazz hands.
He said that's
So-
natural 20.
Surprisingly,
Natural
not a
20.
middle finger.
Natural 20.
I was about to say, I'm glad I saw more than one finger.
But yeah, we usually do D&D, a D&D system or a Fate Core system, but now we are completely switching our one-shots over to the Animite Tale system, and that is it was developed by Joe and Will, the Baytarians. They pronounce it Baytarians. I'm in Texas, so I pronounce it Batarians. Because it is Betarians, and they're on Twitter, they're on Facebook, they're on the Patreon. Again, that is Betarians. For those who were questioning about how to spell that, the link for their Patreon will be on YouTube. They definitely need everybody's help getting this book. This is a book they're writing for RPG system. If you do go onto Patreon and in the tiers, I know there's a tier that you can actually play with Ben and Will. That's how I got introduced to them, was on Facebook as a volunteer. But now that they have it's more stable system, you can actually definitely play with them. So go check that out. Like I said, all of our one-shots now, except for the one coming up this weekend, because that was a rescheduled, will be using this system. So when we play in July with Aiden, that the Hispanic Heritage one-shot, we will be using the Animite Tales system for that. And I'll be working with Joe and Will. I'm so used to saying those two names together. I'll be working with Joe and Will on a PDF that will be able to be sold, so you guys can start playing the game. Hopefully, we're aiming for the end of July. We want to make sure it's absolutely perfect for you. So if it's not out in July, definitely August is our due date for ourselves. So yeah. Did you guys have any questions about the system other than what we went over with Joe yesterday? And if you do, definitely, you guys have your documents for that. The documents they are using were the alpha documents. So we are considering this a beta test because we're releasing. We're gonna start releasing that. And so yeah. Did you guys have any questions that I probably won't be able to answer? Great. Okay, so they're all looking forward to it. Now, since it's a new system, please forgive us for, as we look through our documents and stuff like that. We're excited. Like, I've been a nervous wreck today. I wanted to make sure this was excellent. I've been playing this for a couple months as a player. In Will's story, Will was the original narrator, and he's amazing. So if you get a chance to have him as your narrator, and I'm hoping that he'll be a narrator for one of our one-shots, definitely look forward to that. Will, if you're watching right now, I'm volunteering you for this.
Will, if you're watching right now, go to bed.
That's true. Yeah, they are in the UK. They're 6 hours ahead of us. So right now it is like what, 1 o'clock for them? It's 1 a.m.
Maybe.
I think so.
I don't know
Yes,
how the daylight savings conversion works for them.
Oh, we already talked about that months ago when we did the.
It's either
that
midnight
brings
or
back
1.
horrible
I think they're like
memories.
6 hours in front of us.
They are
It's-
6 hours ahead of us now. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
It is
so 1
sleeping
o'clock.
time, whatever, whatever it comes out to be.
So if you guys don't have any questions now, we can go ahead and just start getting started. Y'all ready for this?
Sure.
Always.
Always. We have our players today, which is also we have Philip, who is he's not new to the group because you've been along, you're Chris's boyfriend, fiance. So it's very awesome to have you here, Philip, playing this live. Finally, we finally captured you to play live with us.
Playing online live.
Playing online live, yeah. We
I
played.
am in Jerry's campaign live.
Oh,
so.
that's right. That's right. So we're playing online live with you.
Yep.
Like I said, I'm a nervous wreck. I have no idea what I'm talking about anymore. You can see
Online,
Philip as what's your character's name? And it's Waterdeep.
Asmodel.
Asmodel. Asmodel. That's right. So you
know,
can catch Philip,
Yeah. The fun character.
the fun character that kind of pushes people out of the way. And then we have Jason, who is the druid. And yeah, everybody's watching right now. You should be used to Jason. Jason as Calic.
He used to Jason.
Be used to Jason's
Well, like,
craziness
I'm not
by
entirely
now.
sure how to interpret
Yeah.
this.
That's
What
a
do you
compliment.
like?
It's a compliment. Jason plays various characters, such as Calic for the Puzzle Traveler.
Jason
as well
has
as-
various characters.
Was it a seed? No. What is it? Somebody correct me.
Shatheed.
Shatheed, thank you. Like I said, y'all are going to have to correct my English
I
today.
believe it was your idea for that name.
Don't know how you missed that.
I think it was Philip's idea to name you Shatheed.
Whose
It
idea?
was
And-
my idea, but I looked over at
And
D'Arton
D'Arton,
and
yeah.
was like, "Hey," and D'Arton was like,
Yeah,
"Yes."
Do it.
that is about how I recall it.
You've also played. You were the one of the mad scientists on our zombie one shot. You were also
That was a
Sauron
fun
in the
one.
Lord of the Rings one shot. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah. So we have Jason, and we have Jerry, who is another one of our DMs. He does Rise of the Rune Lords, which is a Pathfinder, as well as Waterdeep. He also plays the ever infamous Cisco, everybody's favorite character from the Puzzle Traveler. Sorry, Calvin. And who were you? Oh, what was your character's name in that zombie one shot that we had? You played an old 1920s actress.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
yeah. I can picture her picture.
Yeah, I know. Well, he did a
have
fantastic
no clue on
job.
the
And in the Lord of the Rings one shot, you were
Oh.
Gollum. You were Gollum, and you got a ring.
And I
Not
did-
the ring, but you got a ring.
Right.
And then we have my husband, Chris, on that side, who plays Calvin. My favorite character from the Puzzle Traveler, of course.
Sure.
Collector of
Sure.
cloaks.
We already heard.
Sorry. I'm gonna make myself
The lines are already drawn.
Yeah. And you played
Which king of
Agmar in the
Agmar.
Lord of the Rings one shot.
Ingmar? Yeah.
And then in the zombie one shot, you played
The farmer from Babe. I can't
Farmer-
remember his name.
Hoggett. Farmer Hoggett.
I liked Hoggett.
That didn't die.
Yes.
Make
I
sure
did not
you
like
die.
that.
Yeah, that was... Yeah, but that's because you were trying to kill him off.
He was infected. I
Yeah,
didn't
so
wanna
are you. You
catch
just
a
didn't
cold.
realize it. Cool. So, my heart is racing because I'm so nervous. I don't want to mess this up for Joe and Will. They've worked so hard. This is, like I said, this is an amazing system. And if it seems messed up, it's totally my fault. But
It's okay. They're asleep. If it goes to hell in a handbasket, we'll just delete everything.
oops.
They'll never know. We'll tell them it went great. We had 300 watchers on Twitch, and everyone was raving about it. But oh my gosh, Jason botched something, and we lost all the.
The
Actually,
power
I
went
think
out.
Joe said he is
now-
watching right now. So
Oh, crap.
And now she's getting
I'm getting messages.
No, I said, and now you're getting messages.
I haven't gotten any messages, so he's sending them to y'all. If he is watching. Okay. Yeah, I worked on this story for a good while, for weeks and weeks. So I'm really hoping. So the story for tonight, if y'all are ready, it is in the Wild West. It is in the Animite Tales universe. So it is in their universe. And some of the names will actually be in their lore as well. So you all know each other. You've been hired to go to. So it's in the Wild West. And I mentioned that. Sorry, hired to go to Chizunda. This is the town that you're going to see why a railroad has not been building correctly, so it's not been completed. And there's a lot of rumors that there's been danger. It has not been completed because of outlaws trying not to have it built. They're not sure why. So they sent you guys, the heroes of today's story. You made it already the day before, just fine. And if you did have any armor, you took it to the blacksmith. You worried about payment the day before. And so it's already paid. You just have to go. If you do have armor, does anybody have armor they need to pick up? I don't think
I'm
you
good
guys
for
did.
now.
So since you don't have any armor, you didn't go to the blacksmith, and you didn't have to pay anything.
So we have extra money.
That you don't have to worry about. Yes, you have extra money. Oh yeah, the Animite Tales does have its own currency as well, but this is a one-shot. We won't worry about that today.
What are they called? Their currency. I'm curious. You don't know? I'm sorry. I was.
Joe, if you're watching, please see. Like my head's drawing a
Tyrion
blank.
bucks.
That's like
Batarian.
it's Oh my god! Oh my
Sorry.
god!
No, I like Batarian bucks. Let's go with that.
Badarian bucks. No, it's not called Badarian bucks.
Batarian bucks.
Batarian bucks.
Yeah.
It's oh gosh. I'll post in the description on the YouTube channel. Joe, if you're out there, if you're watching, go ahead and help me with that. Just type in the chat. If not, hope you're sleeping well. All right, so you are in town. Think of it, gets your imagination going, and I will put on some music. Actually, hopefully. So I can hear the music, and hopefully our viewers can too.
I heard either Russell or Iniesta.
It's an old doggy in the background.
That was actually Ash.
I was about to
Oh.
Okay.
Like I got both of them right here. Neither of them marked.
All right.
Okay, so Joe says, "Ask yourself, what would Joe do?" I don't know, Joe. What would Joe do? All right, so you've gone to this town. As you're going to the as you're going down, you're in the inn. You're walking downstairs. You all meet in the inn together. Go ahead and give a little description about what your character looks like and the name for our audience first. Go ahead and Philip.
So I am Ash Mael. My character has long black hair. He kind of has like a silvery looking pale skin. He wears a black duster and a black chest harness, leather chest harness, and he wears white jeans with black boots.
Excellent. Jerry?
Mine is Taishi Kwan, and he is kind of wearing more of a traditional Japanese over-the-shoulder wrap that ties off at the waist. Kind of has a skirt-like flare. to it and has a long bow strapped on his back, has a mustache and a long hair in a ponytail, like a raven black hair.
And Jason?
I am Dr. Emmett Brown, and I look like exactly what you'd expect from Back to the Future 3. You know, the duster, the jerry-rigged sniper rifle with a way too big of a scope, and I don't know how I got here, and my DeLorean stuck at whatever town I showed up first while I try to go make some money so I can buy parts to fix it and hopefully get home.
Excellent. Doing a bit of a crossover. Love it. We're not affiliated with Back to the Future or anybody. We're not getting paid.
But if you want to pay us...
So if you want to pay us... If you want to pay us for any reason at all, feel free to.
All
All right,
We're
Chris.
starting to sound very desperate.
Go ahead, Chris.
I am Arlo Tripp. He is a very well-groomed, very thin, wearing very nice clothes, slick black hair. But he does have a cybernetic arm, as well as an eye implant, and though you can't see it, a rib cage one as well. So he is a cybernetic human with some enhancements going on.
So it is about 6 a.m. Because you guys are a good group. You get up early and you work hard, hopefully. When you get downstairs to the inn, you all meet together there. Not a problem. The innkeeper's not there. It's just too early for him. He even said the night before, he's like, if I'm not up, I'm not up. So you guys get downstairs and there's no innkeeper there. So you assume he's asleep. Is there anything you guys would like to do?
So I'm sorry, we're in this town. We already know what our goal is.
To find out why the railroad's not being built properly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So as far as you know, a congressman hired you because they want to make sure that all the cities in the country are connected by railroad, easy access. But for some reason, you know, this town hasn't been able to send anybody to say it was completed at all. So it's up to you guys to figure out why in the world it is not happening.
I'm going to look around to see if there's any biscuits so I can eat some biscuits with honey.
I'm going to immediately leave.
All right, so you don't notice any biscuits because it is an inn. It's a very simple location. But as your companion leaves, he steps out, and there is a saloon. You notice that it's open. You can smell bacon cooking from that direction. Maybe some biscuits as well.
Well, that smells like a better option than what we got here.
All right,
I say let's go down there and see what they have.
Excellent. So you guys go into the saloon. You see the tavern owner. Same person as you.
Saloon?
That's a saloon. Sorry, I'm still in my Dungeons and Dragons form.
No, that's fine.
At the saloon. Desiree is not in her game today. A saloon owner, a man with kind of a Fu Manchu, a long kind of mustache. You remember him introducing himself yesterday, and he pointed where the tavern or the inn was yesterday. His name is Ito. I-T-O. And you can see him there kind of washing up the tables. I-T-O, Ito.
So I suppose we will go up to him and say, good morning, Ito. Any news on the train track?
He's wiping up the table. Nope, not yet. I wish it would hurry up. I would really like this new, he kind of looks around and kind of does this. I would really like some customers.
We've heard there's been issues with it. You know anything of the sort?
I wish I could. Unfortunately, I'm pretty low staffed here. I got my girl back making breakfast for my non-existent customers, but she might know something. You want me to call her out here?
Well, you got 4 customers now. I think everyone's pretty hungry.
All right, excellent. He yells in the back, Eleanor, get out here! You can hear kind of rustling and kind of a slam of a pot. She comes out. You can definitely see she's a saloon girl. She's wearing, the kind of frilly outfit, showing a little bit more cleavage than that's more comfortable for y'all. She comes out and she has kind of an apron on. She's wiping her hands. What do you want? Kind of looks at you four.
Bacon?
Biscuits?
Someone say eggs.
Honey for the biscuits.
She kind of rolls her eyes. Well, we ain't got honey, but I can get biscuits and bacon. And she walks back into the kitchen, and you can hear pots slamming back and forth. And Ito just kind of has his hand on his head. He's like, "I'm so sorry. She's been in a roar. I don't know if it's because of the railroad or whatever. I don't know. I don't ask her too much."
Well, sounds to me like she needs to get some.
Get some customers.
Yeah.
And he kind of smiles at that remark. Like, yeah. So what brings you four in here? You just came in last night and you asked for an inn, and there it was.
We've been sent to check on the railroad.
Any particular reason?
Here and there's trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, you might talk to the sheriff. Might be somebody.
Well, I think that'll be our next up.
What's his name?
The sheriff's name is Kato. Kaito. Kato Hinata. Hinata.
I'm just gonna call him Kato.
Or you could just call him Sheriff.
Being the saloon owner, I'm sure you've heard lots of rumors floating around about all sorts of topics. Have you heard anything about what's causing the railroad to be delayed?
Well, I don't know. It's probably our mayor, who's it's kind of a well, he likes to think of him as more of an upper class fella. His name is Hirano Shunko.
How do you spell that?
Hirano And Hirano, or Mr. Shunko, as he'd like to be called, he doesn't want the railroad. And he kind of leans in a little bit. He says, "So if you ask me, I think he might be causing a lot of this trouble, but that's just me." He just kind of leans back and kind of looks around to see if anybody else had heard that, and there's no other customers.
Well, guys, I say we go and talk to him after breakfast.
Sounds like a good idea. Any idea why he wouldn't want the railroad? I mean, it sounds like it'd be good for the town.
Well, it's I guess I should have assumed y'all are new here, so I'll just let you know. The mayor does not like technology, to be fair. He feels that the technology is a new way, and the old way is always better. If it's hard work and grit, then it's better than shotguns and railroads.
Maybe I should stay back from meeting this guy.
As you are a cyborg.
Is his eye implant visible, obvious?
My arm is very obvious. I
Yeah,
guess
we
I
can
could
get you a
roll
jacket, and a glove. You can do like a Michael Jackson
Yeah.
thing. That's just the eye. We'll get you some sunglasses. You can do the Terminator thing.
Yeah, I think the eye would be very visible. It
Chopper.
gives me night vision, so I imagine. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll get you a pair of sunglasses and gloves.
With that,
Where's our food at?
Yeah, with that, I was about to say. With that, the salute. And do you say that out loud?
Yes.
As you say, "Where's our food at?" You can hear, the in the back, and then you hear some plates gathering, and you see the saloon girl come out with 2 plates of bacon and biscuits, not 4. And she kind of puts it on the table. She's like, "Is that all?"
How you doing?
She rolls her eyes and goes and walks back.
About the train.
Are you gonna? You asking
I
her?
ask her, how do you feel about the train coming to town?
She kind of looks at you. She's like, "Well, tell you the truth, I hate the idea. I think it's stupid."
why do you think it's stupid?
I think it's stupid because all this technology is crazy. You get nothing but just hoodlums all over the place.
Fan of the mayor, then. But do you not want more customers?
Customers just cause grief. I have to clean up after people. I have to clean up the rooms in the inn. I have 2 jobs. It's ridiculous.
Well, hun, if you let me clean up after you, I can help you out.
She's like, I ain't sharing my money.
I don't want any of your money.
She just kind of looks at you. She kind of looks down at herself. She's like... And she turns around and leaves.
How much is on this 2 plates? Is it enough for the 4 of
No,
us?
there's like 2 biscuits, some crumbs on there, so it looks like she actually ate the rest of the biscuits. It looks pretty obvious that there used to be more than just 2. And the bacon, maybe about 12 slices. So maybe, but they're thinly cut. Very thin cut slices of bacon.
I grab my biscuit and just go over and just start eating it.
I grab a biscuit and eat it too. And some bacon.
And I just make a really loud comment. Man, this biscuit's dry.
You hear from the back, ha! That's all you hear.
I look to Ito, and I kind of softly, quietly, so she won't hear. Says, "So why does she work here?"
Well, she's kind of, she's family, a friend of a family of, whatever, and she works for real cheap, and, I don't have the heart to tell her I could pay her more because I really don't like her.
Yes, well, my condolences. I think if the railroad does come through here, you may need another helper who is a little more productive.
I absolutely agree.
More.
Yeah.
At this point, Ito has, he kind of looked around. He took a chair. He pulled it out, and he's sitting with you guys now. And he's like, honestly, I could go back and make some more eggs for you guys if you really wanted it.
That's probably a good idea.
All right. And he gets up.
Good, thank you.
He goes back and he starts making the eggs, and then you hear in the back he says, Eleanor, Eleanor, Eleanor. And then you don't hear much after that.
Hey Arlo, do you need to borrow my phone charger for the rest of you? I got that fancy new USB-C type. I don't know if y'all have that in these parts.
I honestly don't know what it's charged by. I guess, and I have no idea. I don't know about the backstory to say.
After hearing it kind of get silent, I'm gonna start heading towards the door.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for...
I'll follow him too.
Let's see. Look at that. Would be insight. Roll for perception or insight if you have a perk in one of those.
We're gonna go with perception.
Yeah, if I can find
Everyone's
what I
higher.
did with it. There it is.
I'll go too.
So 17.
All right. You want to go too, Jason?
Yeah, I'll play along.
So you smell eggs back there. You know somebody's cooking eggs. However, when you get back there, you just hear Ito humming. He's just humming to himself. You don't hear anybody else. You don't hear Eleanor at all.
Is Eleanor on her smoke break?
Are y'all going into the kitchen?
Oh, I thought we were.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna go into the kitchen.
Okay, yeah, y'all definitely go into the kitchen, and yeah, you don't see Eleanor. She's not there. You just see Ito. He's making some eggs. He's making quite a bit too. There's 4 of you, so you can definitely see like 12 eggshells scattered about.
Is everything okay, Ito?
He's like, oh yeah. I don't know where Eleanor goes. Sometimes she takes a break on her own.
Bet you to talk to the mayor. Perhaps to talk to the mayor.
Oh, I don't know. Wouldn't have any luck considering the mayor's not in town.
Oh,
Keeps
where is
sleeping.
the mayor?
Where is he?
Oh, he went up to the Capitol or something. I don't know. He said he had some business. Probably to complain about the railroad again.
Is the vice mayor or whatever the equivalent deputy mayor?
He kind of
Assistant to the mayor.
he kind of chuckles to himself. He's like, "Boy, I don't even know if you've noticed, but there's not enough people to have an assistant mayor."
Fair enough. How big is this town?
Let's see. You got the blacksmith, you got the inn, you got my place, you got Eleanor, is the whole town of Rowan. You got
I was
the.
really
sheriff
worried when you
is
started
dead.
that right before you said Smith, but okay.
Let's see. There's probably about 15 people in here in total.
And the sheriff's still in town?
Wow.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's always in town. He's got his
Well,
deputy every morning. That deputy's very loyal, but you know, kind of
We need
a.
to stop and pay him a visit.
Yeah. What's the deputy's name? He sounds like an interesting character.
He's kind of new here. He's kind of skittish. You can call him Deputy Fife. Desiree didn't get creative with that name.
Maybe we won't talk to him.
Deputy Fife, he's usually making his rounds early. He's dedicated, but he's not all there.
All right. Well, do y'all want to go talk to the sheriff or the deputy?
Hey, let's make our way over to the sheriff.
All right. Still, so you're just gonna let Ito know. So you finish your eggs, after he's already cooked them and stuff like that, and you eat
We'll
them.
give him the change.
Yeah,
However much we owe.
you give him the money. Not a problem. He takes off a bit of a discount because he burned some of the eggs. But but you make it over to the sheriff, and sure enough, the sheriff's there. He's looking through some paperwork and signing some things as well.
Who's our viewer? Tifari7. Do we have a new viewer? His comments sound like this is one of his first times seeing this.
Right.
So welcome.
Night fish. Tavern. Nice to meet you too. Tipper7. Alright, so y'all are in the sheriff's office.
We see the sheriff, or
Yeah.
is it the deputy?
Nope, the deputy's not there. You just see the sheriff. He has a star on his.
Sheriff Cato.
He kind of looks up.
What
He's
is-
like,
What is going on with these the railroad not being built? Do you know what's stopping it?
and he stands up. He's like, "Oh, you must be the new boys in town. You come in here to help the railroad. I hope.
That's the plan.
Excellent,
We
We're
were
here
sent
for
to
it.
check up on it.
excellent. Well, to be quite honest, we have no idea what's going on. That's why I kind of hoped that they'd send somebody out, and it looks like they did. We really need somebody to check that line of railroad. It's on the north side of town, and just follow the railroad. What I've heard is that it's just a bunch of hoodlums. Literally, there is a gang in town called the 6 Shooters, so I'm guessing it might be them.
Out of curiosity, how does a town of 15 have a gang?
Oh, they come from the town over.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm guessing they don't want our town to grow any bigger.
Oh, how big is that town?
Oh gosh, that's probably about 2,000 people. The railroad would connect that and bring more jobs over here. It'd be great.
So would it be safe to say that I should not assume because their name is the 6 Shooters, there are more than 6 of them?
There should only be 6.
Oh, there are only 6. Okay.
There's 6 shooters.
That's a convenient name.
Sure is.
Cuts out all that recruitment logistics,
Can we also assume they are armed with 6 shooters?
Unfortunately, they are. They all have revolvers.
Well, I say we go pay him a visit. See what they're up to.
Any way you prefer us handle this? 6 shooters?
Gosh, I'm so glad that y'all did come. Here. Since I have my deputy out making his rounds, but in my stead, if you could, I got this award for my service, and he goes in the back, and he comes out with a nice shiny case. Like, if y'all could take this, fight for me out there. I really have to stay in town just in case those 6-shooters come out. But here, and he kind of opens the case. It's this kind of beautiful samurai sword. He kind of holds it up, and he takes the hair from his head and he just like slices. He's like, it's durable. It's good. I got it for an award. I really, I hope you guys use it. I don't know how much help it'll be.
I'll take it.
Okay, and he hands it right over to you. He's like, if it gives you any trouble, I haven't used it yet. If it gives you any trouble, I apologize. I hope you have something else, just in case.
I just kind of smirk.
I'll take that as a good fortune. He said it doesn't really have a case to go onto your belt there, buddy, but I guess you can just hold it, if that's alright.
I'll hold it in my hand for now.
Alright. He closes the case and he says, well, if you come back and you make it alive, you can have the case and you can have the sword. It's my payment to you. I know you're getting paid from the country, but it would be a thank you. At about this time, it would be about 7 o'clock.
Well, I suppose we should head onto the railroad and at least take a gander at what's out there. How far of a journey is it?
Are you asking the narrator, or are you asking me, or the sheriff?
I mean, the narrator knows.
The narrator knows. The sheriff. How about the narrator reminds you that the sheriff said it's just north of town?
Yeah, but what does that mean?
It's not very far.
Okay.
You won't need horses or anything. You could just walk here.
Okay.
I kind of look at the sheriff and say, well, are there any specific properties with this sword?
Like I said, I haven't used it yet. I heard that it has. Be careful not to touch the blade with your hands. I did hear that it is some sort of line poison. Not really sure, but be careful. I didn't bother to try it out, but please don't touch the blade. In case that is true.
Poison the sword and no scabbard to put it in.
It's been in this case, like I said. I haven't really had the nerve to try it out. So just.
Do y'all have an OSHA around here?
An OSHA? No, we don't have an ocean.
Okay, thanks.
Wait.
I just did the elbow thing.
All right, so I guess let's get. Well, actually, can we stop by the smith to see if he has something I can put the sword in?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, y'all walk up to the smith. Since it's 7 a.m., he's not open yet. Did you just want to...
Can I knock on the door?
Yeah, you can knock on the door. You knock on the door. You kind of hear some rustling in there, but nobody answers the door. Did anybody say anything?
Hello? Is
What?
anyone there?
Oh, okay. No, you just hear some rustling. You don't hear any.
Do I notice anything laying around that I could use to make a makeshift sheet at least?
I'm sorry, you were.
Do I notice anything laying around that I can make a makeshift sheet?
A sheep?
To at least cover the blade so that I don't.
Oh. I mean, you do, since it's a blacksmith, you do see some leather around a bit. Some pieces of leather that are rather long.
That works out good, because I do have tailoring as one of my trade proficiencies.
Alright, go ahead and roll for that.
What would be the... Would it just be the d20 on that one?
Let me check, I believe so. That is a trade.
Because I'm level 2 in that too.
I'm level 4 crafting. Do you want me to do it for you?
Well, no, this'll work. The tailoring will work for me.
Okay.
Did you already roll for that? Oh, okay. Oh. So you're working you're doing your best, but it's still it's kind of falling off a little bit. It's not completely wrapping around the sword as well as you had hoped.
Do I see like just any cloth nearby or anything?
You do see the same thing. You see a handkerchief. You want to roll
How
perception on that?
big is the handkerchief? Ooh, no.
5. Okay. It's about the good size handkerchief. of
Like big
normal
enough to
size.
fit a sword in it, or wrap a.
No, it's enough to wrap the handle around. Do you
Don't
pick
think
it
that
up?
helps.
Did you pick it
No.
up? No. Okay.
All right, guys. So let's just go ahead and head out. As I just kind of toss the leather off to the side.
Okay. Ready?
All right.
All right. So you are going north. You're heading north, and you do see a lot of construction around the big iron bars that should be put together. They look like they're starting, going from the north and heading toward the east. You do see the railroad starting to form, and you do see the loose iron bars back and forth. And as you're traveling, you're seeing more and more of it not being completed. You're seeing little patches of railroad, as opposed to the initial. It started off just fine, and then all of a sudden, about a mile or two out, it just looks like a mess. Sometimes the iron bars are far away, like as if they've been thrown. Sometimes they're just close by. Sometimes some of the iron bars are laying on the way that if the train were to come, it would hurt it. It would stop it. And that's what you're seeing.
Well, this isn't an effective construction process.
Do we see any people anywhere?
You can roll for insight or perception, whichever one is higher.
They're
20.
both 0.
So in the distance, you do see some dust being kicked up. Since I did say it was going to go to the east, you do see it coming from the north. The dust coming from the north, and it's heading your way.
All right.
Would there be 6 sources of dust?
Taishi, Jerry's character, could identify that it is 6, but
Why Taishi?
only he knows that information right now.
Why would he know that?
Because he asked. He was
What?
the one that rolled for perception. Did you roll for perception
I didn't
too?
roll. Everyone else took off rolling, so they got it. So I'm like, okay.
Oh, okay. So Doc Brown and Arlo.
I got a 22. Why would I know that?
Sorry, Doc Brown and Arlo. Yeah, you did notice that. Ash, you did not, and Jerry, you did not roll, so you don't know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I'm a 10.
All right, gents. Looks like it might be showtime soon.
All right. Can I look around for cover anywhere to something to hide behind?
You do see some brushes, some dried up bushes behind you.
All right.
There's a bunch. So if you rolled well, you could hide behind it.
All right. I will attempt that.
What would that be?
There is a stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what about rocks?
Hiding behind rocks? No rocks, just little pebbles. No boulders to hide behind. Since you did perception and you did notice the dust in the background, south of you is a cave. But north of you is that dust coming.
How far south?
Probably about half a mile, if you had to guess. It's not close enough for you to run to. It's just something in the distance you would have noticed.
Well, I will try to hide behind the brush.
I guess I will too. There's no sense in just one of us hiding.
All right, so yeah, you can roll for stealth.
Oh, wow. That's what Calvin's good at. Not Calvin, Arlo.
So Arlo, yeah, you successfully you can get behind it. The other people really can't see you. Doc, your foot's sticking out, but you're doing pretty good. I gotta say, with that roll, it's not bad. If anybody really wanted to find you, they could, but if they weren't looking for you, they wouldn't notice you. I gotta say. What about Ash and Aishi?
I am standing there with my bow ready to fire. I'm not hiding at all. I rolled a 2. So I just...
All right, so
I'm not even gonna attempt to hide.
Okay. So definitely it's sure enough, it's the 6-shooters. They have bandanas over their face. You can see their eyes. You can definitely see those rifles in their hands, or the revolvers in their hands, and they're coming up to you, and they just...
Can I use my sniper rifle to pick one off as they're riding up?
Sure you can. You have to roll for gun first to make sure it works.
Maybe they just want to be our friends.
Yeah. Okay. So your gun works. So aim for accuracy, and they're all lined up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have horses.
Remind me
so
which one accuracy is. Was that the?
It's actually a skill under dexterity.
Oh, right. I remember that now.
So I think you have a +3 as well in dexterity.
I have a +4 because I put one of my
That's right.
extra points on accuracy. Holy crap!
One of them's dead.
Holy shit. Let me put the 24. Yeah, okay. Roll for damage.
Well, that's double damage too.
Let me roll for him
Since it's a crit.
as well. He needs to roll for... Oh, no, he didn't see it coming because you were hiding. 6 damage. Holy Rooney.
Do I have enough time to take another shot as they're on their way?
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So which one did you aim for?
Which one looks like the leader?
The one on the far right.
All right, then I'm going for him.
Yeah, he's a bigger guy. So you assume he's the leader. So yeah, let's go ahead. That was 6 damage?
Yeah. So
nice.
That
times
should
2 be 12.
Yeah, double.
And double, yeah. Well. Excellent. Yeah. Okay. So
go to bed.
he's worried about his child, his Animite tails, as he should be, because I'm messing it up. I know I'm forgetting so much. He's probably sitting there like, ah. All right. So yeah, you definitely, if you're, let's say that with that roll, with your accuracy, you shot the gun right out of his hand. Not a problem. And you just sit here, you see him kind of grab his hand and he stops his horse. But the other 5 are running right towards you. At this point, go ahead and roll for initiative. I'd say yes.
All right, I'm taking another shot then.
Joe, please correct me if I'm wrong. They get 2 actions, and that's what they get. Yeah, that hits. You're shooting at that guy. Yeah, that's accurate. Good Lord, you and your rolls. You're gonna kill them all.
The 23 was me.
Oh, good Lord.
There's my accuracy was a 6.
You're still shooting at the same guy, correct?
Oh, okay.
Man, no, I'll try and disarm another one.
I'm gonna allow it. Only because... Wait, who's rolling? Stop
my
rolling
accuracy,
stuff.
my accuracy was a 6, though.
Yeah, the 23 was my initiative roll.
The 15 would be my initiative. If it's dex, plus
Working
dex,
on
right?
Doc. So 6 was your accuracy roll?
It's your movement speed.
Oh, movement. That's right.
Hold on. Let me roll for him then.
I think it's going to be similar.
Okay, he didn't dodge it. Dang it.
Damages, holy crap.
Damage is 20?
Yeah, he got 2 10s in a row.
Oh, that's right.
After natural 20.
It's a good night.
If we're doing this wrong, Joe's going to be like having a heart attack right now, but...
He's not saying anything.
He's not saying it. He might have just passed out from shock.
and then we're also rolling for initiative, right?
Yeah, but hold on. Okay, so with that shot that you shot next to the guy, you were trying to disarm him, but because of that accuracy and that damage, you actually did shoot, and he didn't dodge at all. I rolled for him. So you shot him in the arm, but he
Nice.
got knocked off of his horse, and the horse ran him over. So he's out, I'm going to say, because he only had a health of 12.
All right, y'all.
I'm going to
it's
say he's
4
down for the
4 now.
count. No, it's 5. He still got 5.
Yeah, the first guy
but this
didn't
guy's
die.
not armed.
He's not
He's not
armed, but
armed
he's
and
still there.
All the way back. He's all the way back there.
Let me check.
And it's a revolver, so he's got to close that distance before he can get any legit accuracy on this.
Okay, Joe's not correcting me on anything, so I'm assuming everything's good.
Or he went to bed.
Or no, he's talking to Rorik out of
Yeah.
pouch. So hopefully, yeah,
He
keep
says
him
he'll let it
occupied,
go.
Rorik.
He says he'll let it go, so.
Don't worry, Des. I'll let it go. Oh God, I don't even know what he's letting go. No, okay. All right, cool. Let me write down initiative real quick, and let me roll for them, because another thing that I like about this game is that they roll initiative in a different way. Oh shit! Okay, they go first. Unless somebody beat a natural 20.
Oh no, I got it.
No.
I
Yeah.
almost did.
Not a
Okay.
natural. I mean, I got. Oh, we have values more than 20, but no, not 20s.
We got
Yeah.
27.
All right. So hold on. So Arlo, what did you roll for initiative?
27, but it was a 19.
That's fine. Ash,
23.
Doc,
It was
22.
and Taishi.
14.
Oh, good. That's in order. 27, 23, 22, 14. Excellent. All right, so they go first because they rolled a nat 20 plus their mods. Mod. Okay.
Do we get any kind of shock value because like 2 of their guys are?
So if I'm doing this right, because you're an initiative, and Joe, please correct me. I know we talked about, like, I repeated this question to Joe a lot. When they shoot at you, if they shoot at you, you will get to have a reaction. So that reaction means that you can either do evasion, which is dexterity, which is dodging away from them. Or you can do acrobats, which is avoiding them and going toward them. Or you can choose to block, which is blocking with, like, your hand or, your foot or something to block. Like, let's say they were coming in for a punch. Even if they were coming in to shoot you, you could be like, doing this move, and that's dodge. I'm sorry, that's block. So either evasion, acrobat, or block. Now, Philip, if you're in your dragon form, you are too big to do evasion or acrobats. You would have to do block and take damage, half damage. Has everybody got that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So since it's their turn,
Well,
they're gonna.
I think it's a Constitution saving throw for me. For fortitude.
Large creatures can do a dodge at close range. I think that's only when
You might
they
have a
go
power that
only
does
when
it.
they go above your vitality.
Oh, okay.
And Joe, please correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, Joe said blocking can also be done with an object as well. Okay, so instead of like your hands, you can like literally, if you have a gun or something, or a brush,
A brush?
Or
like
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I
that
think you meant
dried
like
up,
a paintbrush.
dried up bush.
How that could be helpful.
Item pouch says dog form is the best form. Some jerk DMs hurt dogs. I love it.
Hey, no, they hurt the dogs, not me. They threw the dog. Okay, that's a whole other story. All right, cool. So they are coming after you. They are going to try to go for the bush that just shot at them, because they
Okay.
they can't see Doc Brown, but they heard a fire come from that. They didn't see Ash or Taishi pull out any weapons. So they're gonna go for,
Well, I have the sword in my hand still.
but it's not a gun.
True.
So the first
Block
one
with
is
it.
gonna roll. So Doc, they rolled a 5. All right, yeah, no. First
Didn't
one.
they have to roll a perception to tell which bush it was? Because if it's a smokeless, I assume I'm using smokeless ammo. How would they tell where the shot came from?
That's a good. That means I get to roll again because they rolled a 5.
Oh, okay.
You want me to roll for the perception?
Well, I mean, at some point.
Let's just assume they just shot in the dark. And they're like, I think it's coming from that direction. They're hoodlums. They don't know any better.
They're stealing my plan.
Over there. Huh?
So they're stealing my plan to just shoot randomly.
Well, they missed horribly. The first one missed horribly.
I'm cool with that. I'll allow it.
The next one sees the first one cursing, and he's gonna kind of do a perception check now.
Okay.
And get a frickin' natural 1.
All right.
Nice.
And I'm even showing you guys that he got a natural 1. So his gun just like he gets his revolver out and he kind of looks and he's just like not sure where it is, so he's just gonna like okay, so he's gonna just kind of shoot in that direction of Ashes. He sees the sword gleaming in the sun, so he's gonna shoot in that direction. Let's fire off his gun, which yeah. That's gonna okay. His gun works. It shoots out. Then, did you want to do a reaction, Philip?
I do an acrobatics reaction.
Okay.
So maybe like
So-
roll forward or something.
Yeah.
Is
Okay, ahead,
Jeffa
roll.
Cake Will?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Will.
Get it.
I'm worried now because Will's watching too.
Dudes, it is 2 a.m. over there. Go to bed. We got this.
And I got a 10.
Yeah, we got this.
Oh no.
You got it. Okay, so you beat him. No. You did
Okay.
it. Yeah. You beat him. But you did acrobat, so you're rolling toward him.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
So you
I've got a
become an
sword.
easier target.
I'm
Okay, so you roll toward him. The other guy's gonna try to shoot toward you. The thing that's coming at him. Nope. He misses. His gun. You definitely see him try to like locks up. The gun locks up. He's like, "What in the world?" He starts banging on it. All right, so his gun doesn't work. Then this fourth one's gonna go. Thank God. All right, so are you gonna? You see the fourth one coming toward you. Pulls out his gun. Are you gonna make any reaction, Philip?
acrobatics reaction again.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. That beats it. Yep.
Oh.
That's fine.
Yes.
It has to be a 5 or above. Alright. So he shoots. Oh, yeah, his gun shot, but let's check it. Oh my god, another natural 1. These guys suck. Alright, so he's aiming, but he notices that his friend's gun's locking up. Click, click, click. So he starts, he aims in your direction, and the gun starts firing, but it fires into the horse's ear in front of him. So that horse starts bucking up. These guys are terrible. All right, now it's yeah, I shot the horse. Only the ear. All right, and then the last guy doesn't have a gun, so he's just coming right toward you.
How far away are they from us now?
I have to convert in meters. Hold on. Meters to feet. Let's say 2 feet.
You can give it to us in meters.
See. At this point, they're 10 meters away now. For us Americans, if it is 10 meters, it is 32 feet. 32.8084, to be more specific. Cool. All right, so it is their. That's it for their turn. Arlo, it is your turn now. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth one, the horse ran over, and then the sixth one has no gun. because Doc shot it out of his hand. But
All
you
right,
can see that they're struggling.
The one that
The
ran
The
over,
morons.
did he die?
Huh?
The one that got ran over by his horse, did he die?
He's gone. Yeah, he's not moving.
Okay.
His horse ran off somewhere else.
Arlo, you gotta take sniper shots at these guys too next time.
I've only got a revolver. I don't think I can do it that well with it.
Oh, I
I
thought you had
am-
like a Mega Man laser arm cannon.
Not yet, at least.
Okay.
Maybe later. We'll see. But I am just going to almost blindly try to fire from the bush at the blob of people coming at us, even though it's not really a blob.
I'm
With-
close to that
All right,
blob.
roll for your gun first.
That was your decision. This is not right. Whoops. 1 second. Let me fix this. There we go.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and then aim for accuracy, or roll for accuracy.
Need to find it. 1 second. There it is.
And you were shooting for what guy?
Any one of them. Your choice. I'm just kind of firing blindly, so I don't have to poke my head out.
I'm just worried because you have two of your companions in front of you.
With an accuracy of 16, you should be fine.
He's firing blindly though. That's why I'm
Pick
asking.
Yeah.
Yes, please pick one.
Yeah,
Fire at the middle guy, even though I don't know who
Fire
that
at
is.
the
yet.
middle guy. All right. Well,
You can
fire at
you're
that
gonna
guy.
ask me again.
All right, roll for
That's
damage for him then. That did hit him. All right, cool. If he were to die, how would you want him to die? Well, I guess it doesn't matter because you're not going to be able to see. 'Cause you're
Yeah,
just firing
but
blindly.
my preference would be him getting run over by the horse too. That was pretty awesome. So
All right, excellent. So
I'd like
you're
to continue
firing
that.
blindly, and not only and this was the guy that shot the ear of the horse as well. So the horse, you shoot at his,
So he totally deserves it.
probably. So you shoot at his leg, it lands in his leg, and unfortunately it goes through his leg into the horse as well. The horse bucks up again, he falls back, and yeah, the horse turns around, runs the other direction, but it ends up running him over. And that, yeah, he's gone.
awesome.
So that horse is gone too.
And
Oh no! What, the horse?
Two horses are, well, no, he's not dead. He ran off.
Oh,
He ran over that other guy.
this is acceptable.
if we have two
So
actions,
far, the two horses have killed off.
can I shoot twice or can I only shoot once a turn?
I mean, I'm going to say twice because, as far as from my understanding, you guys get two.
Really?
I don't know, but
I
if
don't
you,
know.
That's handy.
I don't mind skipping it though. I'll just say I'm taking the stealth option and hiding again, just hiding back behind the bush.
Okay, roll for stealth.
Rorik, which dog did you see?
Damn.
Probably
Okay, you rolled
mine.
a 6. Okay, well, in trying to go back to the bush, you accidentally, lean your hand into the bush and you fall out of the bush a little bit, but you're able to
Rorik, there are four of us.
you're able to roll back into the bush. So they did see you, but you're behind the bush now.
Okay.
Okie. All right, it is Ashmal's turn. Ashmiel?
You're on mute. Or we can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Is it your headset?
The other mute.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, that was weird. I wasn't muted, but Ashmael.
Ashmiel. Ashmiel.
Okay, so I am, and so they're still 32 feet away.
They're probably closer now. They're probably about 25.
Okay, well I'm gonna charge up to the one closest to me.
Okay, that would be the one. Okay, so it's 1, 2, and then 3 died, and then 4 is closer to you. 5 died, and
Because
then
he's the
6.
one that came running at me, right? The fourth one is the one that's unarmed.
The 6th one, the big guy. The big guy is one with no gun.
Oh, okay.
But all of them came after you because they saw that you were coming toward them. But this guy, yeah, he hasn't done any damage
Okay.
to anything.
Well, I'm going to charge forward, and since my speed is 26, I guess I meet them.
Okay, yep. That'll work.
I'm going
He's
to
on a
swing
horse,
out.
too.
I'm going to swing out with a samurai sword, not knowing what it does yet.
Okay.
And I'm going to say I probably don't hit.
So,
Would there be any modifiers on that at all?
let me check real quick. Weapon. Poison. Okay, so he has to roll a 15 or above at this point in order not to. Okay. In order to be saved from the poison. All right, so you slash at him with the sword. Let's see if he rolls a 15 or above. Oh, he rolled a 5. Lord. Modifier. All right, so he gets check for the damage on that.
Yeah, that was going to be one of my questions. What's the damage from the sword?
I think I'm looking at the wrong document here. Joe, if you're online, what do they need to roll for damage for this sword? Because I'm not finding it. Let's hope he's online. Oh, that's why. So I have durability on. Sick.
2d4 for the blade, 2d6 for poison.
Okay, and that's together, I believe.
I would assume it would be combined since it is a poison blade.
4 for the blade. Oh, that's right. I did have it written down. We literally talked about it. Okay. How many D's for dog?
Oh boy!
And poison was 2d6?
Correct. So go ahead and roll 2d4 and add 2d6. So adding all of that together, that's the damage.
So 6 damage total.
6 damage total?
Mm-hmm.
2d4? Oh, okay.
Horrible rolls.
All right. Where did you want to hit him? Like in the arm, in the leg?
It would probably be closer to the leg since I'm on the ground, he's on the horse.
All right, cool. So you're slashing and you slash toward his leg, and this is as he's passing you. Slash, and you see him grab his leg, and he kind of rolls off the horse, and he doesn't get run over. He just rolls off the horse. He gets all the high. He's like, ah! He drops his gun, which is now on the ground. And he's just like, ah! He's just like holding his leg because that poison is very, very painful to him. And Philip, go ahead and roll for willpower real quick.
What does that mean in this game? I was never really clear on that.
We're about to find
Are
out.
we about to find out? Just
About to
watch
find
and I'll
out.
figure it out.
12.
Okay. Nice.
All right. So you're feeling pretty good about it. The sword made a nice clean cut. Feeling pretty confident about that. Excellent. All right, cool. And that was your first action, right?
My first one was running to him.
Okay, that's right. All right, cool. Doc, it is your turn.
Oh, hey. All right. So, who's left?
You still got the guy on the ground. So
The one that Ashmael just knocked on the
yes,
ground. Okay.
he's on the ground. He
I'm-
has a wound. It looks like it's kind of foaming a little bit.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of curious to see what happens, so I'm gonna leave him alone.
Nice.
The scientist in me. I'm not that kind of doctor. All right. Who's left? Who else is left?
So you have the two other guys on the ground.
Still
Or
on
that guy's on the
horses?
ground. Yeah, you got two other guys. They kind of stopped as well. They still have their revolvers on them, and they're pointing it at you, guys. The other guy just has his kind of hand holding. He lost
leader,
his
the big
gun.
guy?
The big guy. You assume he's a leader. He's just a big guy.
Who of those other two that are still on their horses with their guns? Who are the healthiest looking?
The one on the far left.
I'm gonna go for him.
Excellent.
And so let's see if my gun works. Okay, good enough.
Yeah.
And then I roll for accuracy.
Correct. Wowzers. Dang it. Yeah. All right, roll for damage. Excellent.
Dice are loaded.
He's on your side. I should be saying that.
Yeah, right? You complaining about it. You're just jealous. I'll roll for you if you want.
No.
No,
I would prefer that you do.
I will not
Chris,
allow
at
that.
least. Or for Arlo.
I won't allow that junk. All right. All right. So you shoot. Where are you shooting at? Are you? With that accuracy, it's pretty good.
Or
But
so, I guess.
the what?
Actually, no, wait. I want to go for his arm to see if I can disarm him as well.
Excellent. Yep. That you absolutely do. With that accuracy, yeah. You, boom, and the gun kind of flings off of his hand, and
Oversized scope was so worth it. I'm going to put a telescope on my next one.
You know, picking people off from the moon.
Excellent. All right, and now it is Aishi's turn.
Wait, so do I get two with the
Oh,
sniper?
yeah,
or
I'm
is it
sorry.
the handguns?
No, you're good. Yeah, you
I'm
get
going to
two
try and
actions.
disarm the other one.
Excellent. All right, roll for gun first to make sure your gun works.
Oh,
It
yes.
works. Like it's brand new.
Eh.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that you get his forearm. You don't actually get the pistol itself, but you get his forearm, and it just kind of like he drops the gun anyway due to the pain that you just did to him.
Hi,
And
Rourke. Sleep well.
that was his
Damage.
that was his damage. Okay, so
16 is damage.
as he's holding on to his arm, he falls off the horse, and he breaks his neck. So he's dead.
Okay.
Those horses are dangerous. Pretty sure the horses are in cahoots with it.
They must not be feeding him well or treating him right or something. Hey guys, maybe we can get 6 horses out of this deal.
Yeah.
So you got one horse right now. The other two gone.
Ran off.
And
I don't
okay.
suppose anyone has animal handling in their skill set, huh?
I have animal taming.
All right.
There you go.
We'll deal with that in a minute.
All right, cool. So
Can you eat a horse? No item pouch.
Technically, you could.
yeah, in Japan
Yes,
they do.
technically, oh my gosh.
Technically,
you
this
can.
this town is based off of the Japanese culture. So I mean,
I'm not that hungry.
all right, cool. So now it's Taishi's turn.
Right.
Is everyone disarmed at this point?
Yep.
Disarmed, dead, or laying on the ground, right?
Yep.
So the guy that looks like, I guess if everyone's pretty much disarmed, the guy that looks kind of more like the boss I'm gonna try to fire an arrow at him.
Okay, so that your bow and arrow works just fine. You're able to
And then
back
okay,
and then
and then to
accuracy.
see for enhancement, then it's another 20 plus my SP.
What?
So let me see if I succeed.
I was kind of hoping to question
Probably
that dude,
not
but
on
okay.
that.
Yeah.
So I will just get 1d8 plus 1.
And that was your accuracy, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 1d8. Whatever it is that you roll to see if your enhancement works or to get an additional d8.
Oh, so I don't think he actually rolled for accuracy yet.
Yeah, he did. It was 5.
Oh, no, I think that was to see if his enhancement worked or
Right.
his superpower.
So we also we have 3 different rolls then.
Yeah, you
So
got to
roll
roll
the hit.
If you have
which
if you have a
included my
weapon.
accuracy in it. So it's a different roll.
Yeah, one's to see if your weapon works, then it's a roll to see if it hits.
Which is
and I
the
guess
accuracy.
you have an enhancement. Yeah.
Yeah. And the enhancement you just add to it. You don't have to roll for that. I'm pretty sure, right?
My understanding when talking to him before that I rolled with dex and accuracy on the hit, and then to get an additional d8 for my enhancement, I rolled a d20 with the SP, which is +2.
Okay. Me. Oh, that was the 5 that you rolled?
Yeah. So I didn't get enhancement, but I still get the d8 unless that.
No, yeah. I still say you get the 8.
Yeah, Joe just responded. He said bows don't require the separate roll.
So 8 damage is what I did with my.
And that was toward that boss guy, right?
Right.
Okay, excellent.
And then with my other action, I'm going to run away and kind of go try to flank, kind of run out and around.
Okay.
As far as I can.
All right. Where were you trying to hit him?
Pretty much at like a headshot, as close as I could get.
Okay. With 8 damage. All right. So you get him when you were trying to aim for the head. It kind of gets his ear, and it goes into his ear and his shoulder. So now he has an arrow sticking out of his ear and his shoulder right there. With that, and he's just like not having a good day. With that, now he can't really move.
I can't turn his head.
With that, he's like,
I run the direction he can't turn his head, so he can't see me.
He's still alive though. All right. Okay. That was one turn, right? That was one action, right? And then the other action was running.
Right.
Okay. Now it is their turn.
Everybody's disarmed or on the ground.
Yep.
Some both.
So, the one guy that saw the blade coming in toward his friend, he stops. His horse is stopped at this point. He gets off and runs toward his companion, which is one of his actions. And the other one, he's going to try to heal his companion. He's going to try to not heal it, but he's going to take out kind of like a bandage out of his pocket. Try to do that.
That's not going to help.
Probably not.
Poison.
No, he rolled really low. Nope. He just wraps it around, and there's still like pus coming out of it, just like kind of dissolving the cloth a little bit. And he's like, "What the hell?" So that was his turn.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, he's not dead. What did I? I made an X on him. Oh, his turn's done. All right, the guy on the ground. I think he has a. I'm saying he has to make a Constitution save. Joe, is that correct? Joe on anymore?
He hasn't said anything in a while. Will's been chatting.
Or
Oh
Will?
wait, yeah, there's Joe. Yeah, Joe's on still. That blinding green makes it impossible for me to see his name.
So, Will or Joe, does he have to make a Constitution save because he's been poisoned? I'll find out because there's a delay.
Hello.
Yes, okay. That's what I thought. Thank you, Will.
Was it any of the subsets within Constitution, any other modifiers, or is it just straight up Constitution? Like survival or whatever the others are. Survival. They say it's a survival.
Alright, so he's stable. He's still alive. Rolling around, though.
Good. I still want to see what happens.
So at this
For
point,
science.
yeah, it's still the poison's not spreading at all from what you can see. It's just kind of foaming and bubbling at one spot. Yeah. And then the other guys attempt to get off of his horse. Oh my god. The guy with the arrow in his ear. Oh my god. What roll with that thing? Gosh. That would be a... Kind of want to have him roll for survival to see if he can make it off the horse. That injury.
The one with the arrow in his ear? I thought he was already on the ground.
No, he's not on the ground.
Oh.
He was still on his horse.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try to get him as an action get off of his horse. Let's see.
Gently.
Gently, yes.
Is that a dexterity?
Oh my god, he rolled a natural 1! How is this possible? I'm gonna share that. I'm gonna share this with the audience. Look at that crap. Natural 1. What the hell?
Y'all are gonna love it when I DM.
No.
Jason, you never get to DM.
I don't think that should be allowed after seeing what you tonight.
I think I'm just gonna roll damage for him. Alright. Of course. That's how much damage. 5. Alright, so he...
Just for getting off the horse?
Yeah, because he made a natural 1 getting off the horse. Alright, so he tries to, like, gently, like, because he has the arrow in his shoulder. He's, like, trying to take his right leg and go over the horse, but because of the pain, he slips off his horse, lands on the arrow. The arrow digs deeper, gives him 5 more damage, and now he's on the ground just yelling. God, how did they even make any ruckus in this town? They're going against professionals, that's what I'm going to say.
I guess the town is even more incompetent.
I guess so. Alright, god dang it. Alright, Arlo, it's your turn. Narrator's getting frustrated with her own NPCs.
Who is still left?
Honestly, you could let them bleed to death at this point. No. There's one that ran over to his... Okay, so Ash sliced the leg of one of the guys. That guy's on the ground. Like, he's holding his leg. It's poison, it's foaming, but it's not spreading. There's another guy that got off his horse, ran to his buddy, tried to help him, like, patch him up, but the cloth just kind of disintegrated once it touched that wound. So he's over there with his buddy.
Right.
And you can see the big guy just on the ground, just I'll
try to take a shot at the group of the two of them together, the poison guy and the guy that went over to help.
You gonna try to shoot at both of them?
Yeah, well, like story-wise, but I'm aiming at the guy that went to help.
Okay, thank you.
So that's 16 for the gun use.
Yeah.
Then accuracy is here. 16 again.
And then roll for damage.
It's 10.
Alright, so you shoot him in the throat. Just and he just kind of leans over and you can see his hand going up. So he's not dead yet, but he's holding on to his throat and just gurgling. I don't know if I'm having more fun killing these guys off or just finding out the rolls. All right. So they're all on the ground right now, just like in pain.
Isn't there one still standing?
No. The one that was standing, Arlo just shot through his throat, and now he's on the ground. So you have one on the ground bleeding from the throat, one on the ground like foaming out the leg. You have another one on the ground that landed on his arrow, causing more damage.
We had one that got run over by his horse, and wasn't there one more?
The other one, they're okay. So two got run over by their horses
Oh.
at the beginning, and then because of that one shot from you, from Doc Brown, so you killed the
Right.
first one.
Yes.
You
Oh, that's right. I missed him.
Yep.
Okay.
You killed him, and then the other one got shot, and then that horse ran him over. Oh yeah, you shot him. Keep
No,
track
I
of your
shot one of
kills, Sir
them.
Lancelot. And then,
Oh!
and then, yeah, the other one was shot in the leg, but landed on his neck.
So are we still in initiative at this point?
They're still alive. Yeah. They can bleed all over you. That's probably the only thing it can do.
But I mean, like it's their turn next. We've already gone. What are they gonna do?
No, they've already gone. It's y'all's turn now.
Oh, okay.
So Arlo, you that was your action, right?
Yeah,
Get another
I
action.
guess I'm still just gonna wait behind the bush to hear what's going on.
All right. Ash, do you want to do anything to these three guys?
The one that Arlo just shot, is he still alive?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but he's shot through the throat, so he's not talking.
He's gonna bleed out pretty quick. Yeah.
Probably.
So I'm gonna walk up with my samurai sword,
Alrighty.
and I'm gonna slice at him.
Okay, go ahead. That misses. That definitely you're swiping at him, but he's like flailing around so much that you can't get a clear shot at him. But you do get two actions. Just gonna put him out of his misery.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and swipe at him again.
Okay. Oh my gosh, yeah, that hits. How do you want him to die? My God, he has 3 health. You didn't even need to roll for damage at this point.
Not anymore.
But I want this, apparently.
All right, so how did you want him? How did you want to cut him up? This is a very violent group.
Well, considering the blade's poisoned, I'm going to just slice down just right across the front of his face and down his chest.
All right, as you're doing that, roll for willpower.
He's gonna die before the poison takes effect.
I know, but
Okay.
I like to see it still froth.
You better be careful. It might be like a reanimation sword. We're gonna get zombies here in a minute.
All right, cool. So as you as you slice through him, you just feel very powerful, very sure of yourself. Just hell yeah, just like boom, very confident, very happy about this. And that was your second action. All right, cool. So it is now Doc's turn.
I'm going to waltz over to the leader who is laying on the ground over there with the arrow in his shoulder. And I'm going to put my right foot on his chest and the barrel of my sniper rifle on his forehead with my finger through the trigger so that if he raises his head, it pulls the trigger and he can't squirm his way out of it. And I'm going to look down at him and say, so what's it about that you're harassing this town's railroad?
He just kind of looks at you, just like he's very angry right now and in pain too. He's not talking.
Nothing, huh? Anything?
He's just breathing heavy and glaring at you at this point. But he has a bandana. That's all you can see. Just his eyes.
Oh, just his eyes?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it'd probably be too complicated to reach down and take that off with the sniper rifle on his forehead. I don't want to accidentally kill him before we get him to talk. Hey, Ashmel, you wanna prick this guy's finger with your sword for the funsies?
Sure.
Are we still in initiative?
Nah, I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Because
I'm gonna allow
Yeah.
that
I
conversation.
go pick up the rest of the guns to make
Yeah.
sure everybody's unarmed.
Yeah, go ahead.
call.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 guns. If you want to walk around a bit, yeah.
Yeah, I'll walk around while they're interrogating.
So you have
Torturing.
6 guns.
Tashi, can you see about the horses?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, Oh,
Did I say your name
Go
right?
gather or try to gather the horses.
Roll
The
for
ones
what is that animal? You don't have? Do you have that trade? That's not a
No,
trade.
I do not.
I have animal taming.
If you're you try to tame the horse and they're just bucking wild back and forth. They're not having it. There's only 3 of them now. I'm sorry, there's 4 of them. Yeah,
So the ones that are there,
they're wild. Like they're
They're
upset.
wild.
Yeah.
okay.
Hey, Ashmael, as you come over, can you drag the other dude?
Yeah. I'll drag the one that I cut on the leg.
I'll bet you we
What,
can
you
between the
cut-
2 of these.
You cut off the leg?
No, the one that I cut his leg earlier.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh my
Dragging him
god.
over there.
I'll bet you between the 2 of these, we can get at least one of them to talk.
All right, so as Ashmael, as you start dragging this guy, he just like hears that, and he's like, "We did it for the money! We did it for the money!
Oh, where's the money coming from?
We don't know! We don't know!"
Well, somebody must have given it to you, so let's start there.
I don't know. We just get these notes, and we get payment. That's
Like
it.
in the mail? It comes
I
in
don't
the mail?
know. I don't know. It comes us out in the morning. We go to
You don't
sleep, and
have
then it's
mail?
there. No.
Does it just show up in a box on your doorstep? Like, tell me, how does this happen?
No, it's just a note saying, "Don't let the railroad get built," and that's it. I promise. I promise.
Okay, where's the money come from? How do you
I
get
don't
the
know.
money?
I don't know. It just shows up whenever we wake up.
Shows up where?
And wherever we're camping, we don't even know how it gets to us.
In the middle of your camp, huh?
Yeah.
Do you have the money on you?
You guys are awful bandits.
They are.
Do you all have the money on you?
And he's like holding onto his leg. He reaches it. He's like, "Hey, my pocket, just take mine. It's fine." He just starts
Asking
throwing
you
out
this,
his.
I'm gonna take all the money from him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go stop the railroad. I'm just kidding.
Take a gander. Who might want this railroad stopped?
I don't know.
Nothing, huh?
No, we just get hired. We don't know anything.
I mean, what are the skills here to see if I believe him?
Let's see.
Definitely seduction.
I don't have that.
I do.
I'm not that kind of doctor.
I have seduction. That's why I was.
I'm sure you do. I have insight perception.
That would be insider investigation.
Okay.
Whichever one's higher.
Well, they're all the same. Oh.
9. Okay. To you, he's telling the truth. He's in pain. He's just starts yelling for his life at this point. But as far as you can tell, he's not lying.
Seeing that we're not getting any more information, I'm gonna go over to Arlo and see if I can get one of the 6-shooters they had.
I will hand one over.
Okay.
What about the dude with the slice in his leg? How's he looking?
He's yelling. He'll tell you anything. He's.
Oh no, I mean, like, is the poison spreading? Is
No,
it
it's not
localized?
spreading. It's just he's just in pain.
Well, what do y'all think about? Go
Do
ahead.
they have gun holsters on their bodies?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take a gun holster from one of them.
All right.
And I will take the rest to hold my now array of revolvers.
It's like cross straps.
That's fine. And each holster
Guns!
holds about 12 bullets. No problem. And the revolver, it's all except one, I think. One was already shot. Right? 1 or 2?
I don't think they got a shot off.
One of them shot their horse accidentally.
Oh, that's right.
Rorik, bandits don't have families.
They're each other's family.
We're also not going to eat them. I would suggest, gentlemen, that we take these guys back to our friendly sheriff and see if he has some fine lodging establishment.
Does he have a note or anything on his body of where these?
Oh yeah, we should totally search these guys, right?
Yeah, everybody roll for investigation if you want to. Except Philip or Ashmiel, go ahead and roll for willpower.
Huh? Philip rolls for willpower, or we roll for willpower?
He does.
Okay. If I don't have any
All right.
points in investigation, I think I still roll anyways.
Yeah, you would just add your.
I just don't have any.
So I don't get to roll for investigation.
You can.
You would use
Yeah,
your-
go ahead and roll for investigation if
Okay.
you want to.
Chris, you use your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, I've got nothing there either, so it's
Oh,
plus
okay.
0. But I did roll a 15, so that's not bad.
Hey, all right. Ooh.
At a 19.
That's everybody's. All right, so
I
y'all
do get
search
plus
through the
3 to that.
bodies, and you find that the one that was, let's see, the one that was that fell off his horse and broke his neck. You did find the note in him. It does say, more payment to come. Take out the railroad.
Hey, Des, we got a note from Jeff and Cake. Apparently, we get 2 actions a turn, but an attack takes 2 actions.
Oh.
For next time.
Yeah, for next time.
Oh, well.
They were rolling pretty badly, so I need to write that down then.
Okay, so
Perhaps we can find something of the mayor's and compare this handwriting.
what time is it now?
Getting out there, it's
Based on the
probably
sun?
it's probably
Like
about
8
11
a.m.
o'clock.
11?
Took you a while to
What
get out there.
do y'all think about taking these 2 gentlemen back to the fine 6-star Iron Bar lodging establishment? See if we get the sheriff to keep it quiet, and then we go set up camp somewhere and keep watch. Kind of stay up and pay attention for who might be dropping off more gold and notes.
We can also see if anybody in town has handwriting like on this note.
That's we could totally try that too. But I'd be more inclined to. Ooh, yeah, right. Ooh.
Maybe the sheriff knows.
Very smart thinking, Arlo. Let's do that.
I already know a few names that don't seem to want this train in town.
You are correct. Any other ideas, or should we roll with that?
Let's roll with it.
Okay. So y'all are on your way back to town. It doesn't take you, since they're very
Well,
wounded.
Before
Go ahead.
we, Ashmael, since you have animal handling, can you take a whirl at seeing if we can get these horses?
There you go. Yeah. Oh yeah, it doesn't take you long. Y'all rustle up the horses just fine. It's not a problem. There's only 3 there, however. 1, 2, 3.
And there's 6 of us.
I'm sorry, there are 4 there. Yeah, 2 of them ran off, and 4 of them are still there. Yep.
We can just
Yeah.
tie the other 2 up behind.
So
How
Dragon?
fast are you going to be going? They're not
I'm joking
doing.
about that, though.
Okay,
Not really.
I was about to say, I was like, they'd have to roll for damage, and they might not last a trip.
Yeah, I'm totally joking. I don't want to do that.
I'd be okay with that.
We could double up on a few, right?
Yeah.
As I approach the horse, does the horse kind of start to act skittish or anything?
They're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, now that everything's kind of settled down and you've talked, you guys are
I
talking
didn't know
normally
if it
to them.
maybe sensed anything else inside of me.
Nope.
Okay.
They're fine. I mean, if anything, because of what you are, I think they'd be a little bit more calm.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Okay. Yeah. So they calm down as if kind of like obeying you at that point. They're yours. So you have 4 horses. No problem. What are you going to do with the 2 bandits? Or the 2 6-shooters?
Do we have any rope or anything?
Why not?
So I'm gonna mount the
Or
horse. I'm gonna put him
you
on.
find rope
You're
on one of the
gonna what, the
horses. What?
I'm going to get on the horse and then put him, kind of drape one of them behind me and make sure he's tied up so he can't get away.
Okay. That's fine.
Um,
And I'll do the one that I sliced with the sword.
Okay. And you're having him tag along with you?
Yeah.
Okay. What about the other one? What about the big guy? With
I'll
the
take
arrow
the
still in
leader.
him.
I'll take the leader. I'm going to leave the arrow in him. And Arlo, can you ride behind me? And if he falls off or runs off or jumps off or something, can you pick him off with your 6 shooters?
I'm only a 5, but sure thing.
Okay, I think that will work.
What is the damage for the 6 shooters?
Mine right now is 10d8,
Okay, there you go.
but it's also because my weapon is somewhat higher, so I guess we can just use the same thing.
Yeah.
Or not 10d8. D10 plus a d8.
Okay, there we go.
Oh,
Joe said, next episode, horse heist.
All right.
all right. So do we make it back to
The
town?
horses had a rope. They're planning a heist. I'm sorry, yes.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and take a break. It is about 8:39 our time. Let's go ahead and take a break real quick. So we can...
Something ungodly in London. Will you two go to bed?
Yeah. They're 6 hours ahead of us. They're worried about how I'm playing this game. I just know.
No,
They're like,
not.
she's being too easy on them. It's because I don't know any
They
better.
think you're doing amazing, right, guys? Give it a minute. It is 2:39 in the morning over there.
Yep. All right, let's take a break. Let's take about a 5-minute break.
Cool. Ah, see, I told you they loved it.
Tomorrow they're gonna text me, by the way, you're fired.
Jeez.
Like, but I'm a volunteer still. Nice little song. Alrighty. Okay. So we're heading back to town, is that right?
Yup.
Excellent. Alright. Y'all make it to back to town, no problem, no issues from the soon-to-be deceased, I'm sure.
We'll leave a trail of blood.
Why not? Yeah. No. As far as you can tell, no, not really. It just soaked because of the the arrow would be up in the shoulder. The blood would have just been on his shirt. The other one just had a poison wound. At that point. You left the bodies there, so there's dead bodies in the desert somewhere.
The buzzard got him.
Left as warnings.
Don't mess with this railroad.
For the rest of the 6 shooters. Oh wait, there aren't any more.
Whoever gets hired next.
Cool. You make it back to town just fine. What are you going to do?
I'm thinking you should go straight to the sheriff's office.
What time is it now?
By that time, it'd probably be about 3 o'clock.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the smith and see if he has a scabbard or something to put the sword in,
Alright.
and a
let's
belt
see.
or a harness or something for it.
So you see this old man in a rocking chair, walk, back and forth, and kind of looks at you.
Hi.
Hi.
Go for seduction.
Please don't.
I'm just kidding. Well, my vice is lust. So, anyways, do you by any chance have a scabbard for sale or a strap harness or something for this sword that I have?
Kind of looks up and where'd you get that thing?
I got it from the sheriff. He gave it to me to go and attack these people.
Yeah, right. And he gets up out of his chair.
That's it. That's all the convincing it takes.
Kind of goes up, and he kind of looks and it rummages around and just kind of takes out a little bit of leather and it kind of around. You can definitely see like this kind of little black case is kind of round, just like your samurai sword, very tall and thin. He said, "Well, yeah, we get a lot of samurai swords here. Here you go." And you pay him. You have enough money. That's fine. He
I
takes
did take
it.
their money, so.
So you paid it with theirs.
All right.
And he goes,
I take it. Thank you very much, sir. You have a great day.
sits back down in his rocking chair.
And I just turn, put it in, and strap it on. What kind of would it be? Would it be like a shoulder one?
Yeah,
Across
so
the back?
it goes across your back.
Okay.
So it's kind of like it's like a sling. It wouldn't go on your side.
Alright.
It goes as a sling, and then you can just take it out pretty easily from their back.
So I would say since there's 2 slits in the back of my duster, so the top of it will fit because it'll sit underneath my duster,
Okay.
and the top of it will stick out of the duster, so
That's
I can
fine.
easily grab it.
That'll work. When you put it into its case, roll for willpower real quick.
It does help me with the mechanics. Why is he always rolling willpower?
I don't know. I think we're gonna eventually find out, though.
Oh, you don't even know either?
No, I don't.
He doesn't know.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, when you put it in there, it's just fine. It's a nice sword. Pretty cool sword.
Right.
That's
This is
it.
something to do with the sword. I should have never taken it.
No metagaming.
All right, so I go back. Are y'all at the?
Yeah, I'm taking the prisoners straight to the sheriff's place because we should not be running errands with these guys in tow.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna head over to the sheriff's office then.
All right. You meet up with your companions. The sheriff is already, when you get into the sheriff's office, you see that your companions have handed over the two thugs, and he's just shoving them in the jail cell. It's like, yeah, it'll teach you. They just kind of kick them in there, and he takes their bandanas, and they're just all scruffy and just like they look pretty bad, like they haven't showered for a while.
Scruffy
And
looking Nerf
yeah,
Raiders.
it's just so he takes the bandanas, and just kind of throws them in the trash. And he turns around, he's like, "Well, thank you. Hopefully that'll stop it."
Did these bandanas look significant at all?
He kind of looks into the trash bin. No, not really.
Okay.
What were you looking for?
I don't know. I was just thinking maybe there's some insignia, some known maker who made them.
And he looks.
Any little tidbit.
He kind of reaches over, looks at the basket. He's like, "I don't see any." He kind of holds the basket. He's like, "You're more than welcome to check. Kind of
I'll
nasty."
take your word for it.
All right. Kind of puts him down.
Why don't you show him the note?
Do I have the note?
I don't know who has the note. It's not.
Who has the note? We show him the note.
Okay. All right.
Arlo had an excellent suggestion about you might be able to recognize this handwriting.
Sure. Well, and even as you open it up, you kind of has a nice cursive to it. Like, wow. Well, whoever wrote this definitely has some money and has some education. He kind of smells it. There's no cologne or perfume. I don't know. Turns around, kind of feels it, kind of rough. He's like, "Oh yeah, there's somebody that's got money." He's like, "Well, I don't know what to tell you other than it looks like, you captured the group that was harassing the people that making the railroad. But as for who wrote this note, I'm not sure. I can start asking around if you want me to."
Do you think it's the mayor?
Nah, I don't think he'd get involved because he hates technology. He wouldn't get involved with any 6-shooters.
Are the 6-shooters using technology?
They're using guns.
Oh, guns are.
So he's really old school.
He's really old school. That's why he gave, that's why I got that award, that sword there. He doesn't use
Since
technology.
I've come back, can I have the case for it now?
Oh, I'm on mute. Okay.
No, yeah. So he turns around, he gets the case, he's like, "Here you go. All yours."
Do I notice any writing on the desk from the sheriff?
Notice any writing? Do an investigation check.
I do perception instead.
Yeah.
Do I notice anything inside the case or anything like that, identifying anything about it?
Nope, it just has a nice blue velvet inlining.
Blue.
Blue. As far as you can tell, it just looks like scattered notes of, prisoners and, different
Does the handwriting
pickpockets.
look familiar?
Nope,
Okay.
it does not. Yeah, everything that's on there has different handwritings from, like, the deputy and from the sheriff and from the mayor. None of them match what you've seen. They're all kind of rough.
So there
no
is a
cursive at all.
sample from the mayor on that desk.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can rule out the mayor sending these notes.
I'm thinking maybe we need to camp out as you.
Yeah, I'm liking that idea. We might want to run back and check on those bodies while on our way, just to make sure those are at least hidden. We should have stuffed them in that cave on the way back, is what we should have done. But oh well, too late now.
We've explored that cave too, and come to think of it.
Yeah, it'd be worth taking a look. Sheriff. I assume we've told him everything at this point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you told them. As soon as you brought in 6-shooters, you just laid it out. It's like they were just crappy shots.
Yeah.
2 of them died from their own horses.
Would you do us a huge favor and kind of keep it on the down low that you have these guys here and that we brought them in? We're hoping to set a trap for whoever's trying to hire them.
Oh, can I at least tell my deputy? He'll be around any minute doing his
You
round.
trust him
Oh yeah,
with your life?
He's something else, but he's a trustworthy guy.
He'll keep a secret.
Not really.
Then let's not tell him.
Well, what am I supposed to tell him when he sees these two?
Give him the day off. Tell him he's been doing great and he can have the day off.
I've been trying to give him a day off for years.
Fire him.
I can't fire him.
Tell him he's fired and then tell him tomorrow morning it was a joke and he's still got his job. I don't know. But if he can't keep a secret, he can't know.
Maybe dress them up like someone else and don't even let them know that there is.
Oh, Schwanky! Let's see if Eleanor has any more of those barmaid's dresses.
Barmaid dress. Eleanor. It's
Say
like
a couple of drunks.
like you can try Eleanor. I don't know, but you know.
I was joking.
And he,
I'll go try Eleanor.
he
Yes,
kind of
we
looks
know.
I
at
think you're the last person that should try.
he kind of looks at his watch. He's like, "Well, it's about 4 p.m. right now. Deputy Fife will be about about 30 minutes or so. We need to decide now what we're gonna do with these guys."
Let's, maybe meet him outside and tell him that he's done for the day and he can go home.
All right, I'll let him know.
Just so long as we have until tomorrow morning. That's all we need.
I'll let him know.
Cool.
I'll figure out something.
Any
Excellent.
leads of where we need to go next?
Yeah. Knowing what you've seen so far, you have any suggestions?
I wouldn't even guess. The only thing I thought of was these 6-shooters. I had no idea that they would have been hired by somebody. I just thought they were random hoodlums just causing trouble from the next town.
Well, hopefully we'll have more details tomorrow. Alrighty, well, I think we should get out there before it gets dark.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So y'all are going straight to where the bodies were.
We want to stop by the cave on the way and just at least stick our heads in there.
Okay. So because you have horses, cut down that time a bit. It's going to be 6 p.m. by the time you get to that cave. So it's still fairly light outside.
Okay.
But you don't have much light. You can definitely tell that the sun is setting. But you still have
And-
maybe about an hour or so.
If I roll for investigation, can I see anything?
Go ahead.
Do we see anything in the cave? Ooh, yeah.
With a 23, yeah, you'd see. So the only thing you see, it's a small cave. It seems to be, just under some sand, and you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. You see a rattlesnake in there. That's about it. It's a rather shallow cave, not very
Okay.
big.
What do y'all think about grabbing those 4 bodies, dragging them back, stashing them here, then setting up camp somewhere a little north of the railroad with 6 tents, because there were 6 of them.
Assuming we brought tents, I'm all for it.
I'm assuming we have whatever they had.
They didn't have tents.
Right.
Oh, it was that kind of camping. All right.
We're
Yep.
sleeping under the stars
is-
tonight.
Yeah,
Yeehaw.
that's what they did. Yeah, with their horses,
Well,
they
then-
just had, just some canteens with
Wait a
water.
minute, then how many bodies were there?
You had 4 bodies.
Oh,
4
okay.
dead bodies, yep. Yeah, and you find them. They're still there.
It's like
They
we're
haven't. You
collecting
see a
them.
couple buzzards around them, though.
All right, let's stash them in the cave and then set up camp a bit.
Whoever is dragging the bodies, go ahead and roll for strength.
Oh, well, not us. I figured we would tie them and drag them behind the horses.
Okay. So when you do that,
A,
yeah.
it's faster. B, it's easier.
Well,
Wow.
because they all
What do y'all
have.
think?
Good with me.
It's not going to hurt them now.
Sure, why not?
So each of you take some rope. You tie it around the ankles of the dead.
The dead.
You have two. Yeah, you have your 4 horses, and yeah, you drag them no problem. They're now more dirty than they were before.
That's fine.
And yeah, if you want to stash them in there, you'll definitely have to roll for strength. And
Stuff in the
if
cave?
yeah, but you also have to roll for dexterity to avoid that snake.
Can I just shoot Wait, can you stab a snake with your
Can we
sword?
can we double up on him and swing him in there?
You still have to roll for strength, but I'll take advantage on that one.
Okay, let's do it. Who wants to help me out?
All right, I'll do it. I'm not that
actually,
strong,
you know
but
what? I have a +1 modifier on strength. Is anyone else?
same here.
I have a
Wanna roll?
+3.
I have a +4.
All right, so then the two of you wanna, after we drag him there, pitch him in.
Sure.
Cool. Nice.
18.
All right, yeah, you did that, no problem. That's fine. You just chunk him in there, and you can hear the snake start, biting at the dead bodies because it's coming toward it. You can still hear its little rattle in there, so it's still
We're
alive.
gonna come back to one fat snake.
So where are y'all gonna go from here? You just threw the bodies in there.
I'm liking the idea of north enough of the construction site that we can't see it. What do y'all think?
Yeah.
Wherever you would think they will most likely find us.
That's just a random guess. That's my best guess.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
As y'all are riding, Ash, go ahead and roll for willpower real quick.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
Hey, where am I? Here it is. Ah!
Oh god.
So Ash, as you're riding, what kind of line are you guys in? You're all in a row,
I am
right?
very far away from
No,
Ash.
you're not. You are certainly not.
I just decided not to go with them on spur of the moment idea.
Back into town.
You kind of look at your companions and you start to wonder if they're really on your side or if they're in it just for the money. You kind of think, like, if you ever were to die in this, would they actually, take your pick of the money, or would they actually just, So you just kind of get curious about your companions.
Who's getting curious?
Nobody that you know.
No.
Okay.
You start to get suspicious of your companions.
Okay.
Right. What are y'all doing
Ashley,
now?
Are you possessed?
No.
No.
I wasn't sure if you were holding something there. I wouldn't know. That's out of the game. All right. So about what time is it when we get there?
So when you get to just about north, yeah, it's probably about, especially
Sunset.
doing the dead bodies, 7 p.m., 7:30.
Cool. Well, let's sell it. So let's build a campfire and put out bedrolls or whatever the heck these guys did.
Yeah, lights the campfire.
And we need to make sure we have 2 extra fake beds.
Brought the dead bodies with us.
What? You gonna stuff a body in the bed?
Yeah, why not?
The bodies are already in the cave. You already left them
Yeah.
behind.
I know, that's why I said we should have brought them.
Oh, we should have. I thought you were saying we did.
Just stick some leaves in there.
Stuff a railroad tie in there.
Throw them in the cave, pull them back out. Throw them in the cave, pull them back out.
Put your left foot in.
All right. So about the time
Shake it all about. What?
y'all get the campfire going, and with some nearby brush, you're able to get the tinder and stuff like that. Start a good fire for the evening. Your horses are settled; they're fine. It's about 8 o'clock now. You would assume the sun's definitely it's dark. Not like pitch black, but
We should arrange for a watch of some kind to see if anyone leaves a note. With
Well,
them.
I'll stay up first and watch.
We'll stay with Tim and watch.
Cool. Arlo, you want to take second watch with me?
Sounds good.
Cool.
Oh, I don't mind staying up all night and watching.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
All right, well, that's the case. I'm sleeping all night. If you got this. You sure you got this?
I'm good. I got this.
Okie dokie.
So, you can hear the different crickets in the background, and you can hear that snake off in the distance. It's you can't hear it attack anything because it's too far, but you can hear different snakes, different coyotes, stuff like that.
Your bone munching
Really
sound.
upbeat music for that. It's like that's way too upbeat for nighttime. All right, so yeah, you're hearing the different winds and everything like that. You hear some of the rattling too. So where are y'all how are y'all sitting? How are y'all facing each other or out in the distance?
I guess
What are y'all doing?
facing the campfire.
I'm kind of sitting just outside the line of where like the light of the fire is reaching, so that you can't visibly see me. And I'm just kind of I just keep looking back and forth between the campfire and the outside portion.
Are
Just
there
watching.
any trees nearby?
Not really. More of cactus than anything.
Okay, yeah, I'll kind of move about 30 feet outside of the camp and just kind of find a spot that I can watch the camp from afar.
Yeah. And
Oh, you're
Arlo?
staying up and watching with me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Arlo, you're asleep? Is that correct?
Yeah, I'd probably be going to sleep
Right.
near the campfire.
Ashmil, you actually have a sudden urge to take out that sword and attack Doc.
Oh.
You have no choice in the matter.
Okay. So I guess I sneak up and attack him? Since he's asleep?
Yep.
Do I see this?
Roll for perception. You were looking out, weren't you?
I'm looking towards the camp, mostly.
Yeah, you roll
when
for
someone comes in.
How long has it been? So would the fire have died down some by now?
Yeah. It's probably about 10 o'clock.
Do I need to roll for stealth?
Yep.
Perception.
Where's my...
Do I roll for less restlessness?
I don't see any.
Nope. All right.
Oh. Ow.
Jeez.
So,
Okay.
so you lunge at Doc,
Oh!
God damn.
and you roll for damage because you just stabbed him.
This is where Doc dies.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is totally where
What?
Doc dies. That's your damage?
Yep.
Oh my god, Doc, roll for Constitution. Jeez.
Double than that. There's no way I survive this.
My bad.
Roll for Constitution real quick.
I finally get a good roll, and it's on this side.
Jeez.
Okay.
Oh.
Natural
All right,
20.
natural
There we
20.
go.
All right, so thank God. All right.
No kidding.
All right, so yeah, you lunge at him with the samurai sword right in the stomach. And yeah, Doc, you wake up, and the first thing you see is your companion just staring at you with his sword right in your stomach. And you were just like...
Good morning, sunshine!
And you're screaming at this point. Arlo, you can wake up.
All right, I'll wake up.
And then everybody roll for initiative. All right, since everybody beat Ash on that one, Ash will go last. Arlo, it is your turn.
All right, so I assume I wake up and I see.
Yeah, you hear Doc screaming. That's how you woke up.
All right, I am going to see that he is stabbing him in the gut, and
What damage do I take from the initial?
You can't move.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not going to kill me?
No, you're not dead, but you're not. You're probably gonna pass out, and I'll probably have you roll for Constitution each time or willpower.
I guess I would try to.
You know what? I have a different thing for you. Go ahead, Chris.
I guess I would try to run over there and tackle him.
Okay, go ahead and roll for grapple.
Yeah, I'm really bad at that, but I don't think I just wake up and start shooting. So
Why did we give the most powerful
I doing
person
a
the sword? This is what.
Strength.
Yeah,
Am I doing a strength?
you can roll for
I don't know.
evasion,
It's a +1.
block, or acrobats. And which one was that one?
Bats.
Acrobats. All right, so
Oh wait, sorry, that's a 13.
that's a 13. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, Arlo gets up and he runs and he kind of takes you. At that point, because you did roll lower than him, you let go of the sword, and you kind of like have this realization. You kind of snap out of it, and you're just like, "What the hell?" And you just you're kind of looking at Arlo because Arlo just grappled you. You have no idea why.
Am I able to say anything yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, not yet. Now it's Doc's turn. Doc, go ahead and roll for willpower.
Oh no.
Now you roll low.
All right, yeah.
Wouldn't call an 11 low. I'd call that
Yeah.
average.
All right, so
That's a good thing I got that 20 when he kebabbed me.
so
Yeah.
all right, so
Lordy.
Doc, in your head, you're thinking this bastard. You're thinking just like he needs to die,
Oh no.
and you can grab the sword now and take it out of you.
Yes, I will totally take it out of me.
I mean, you're not feeling too good because
Yeah, would I have to worry about bleeding out at that point?
yeah. I mean, at this point, your mind doesn't comprehend that you're in danger.
Oh,
Your mind just says he needs to die now.
okay.
And you're going to any rolls that you roll for attacks or disadvantage.
Because I
Yeah,
have a hole in me.
you're at death's door.
Okay. And what is? Okay. So then I guess I would take it out.
And roll for Constitution.
Yeah.
When you take out that sword. Okay, so you're fine. So you're yeah. I mean, I say fine. You at this point you're
perfectly healed.
at this
Back
point
to 100%.
you are so enraged you don't even tell you're in pain right now. Can't even.
Gigawatts!
You're just like you're looking at him. You have this sword and you're about ready to kill him.
All right. I guess then that's what I would
That's
do. So.
that would be your turn though.
Oh, just taking it out of me.
Taking it out of you and then rolling for Constitution to make sure you didn't die.
I'm content with that.
All right, Taishi, it is your turn.
Can I tell what's going on? I mean, is this just shadows in the dark, or
From this distance, from the distance that you are, all you know is that Ash did attack Doc
okay?
for some reason. God knows what. And now Doc just
Is
took out a
running
sword. You saw the whole
towards-
thing, but you have no idea what the hell is going on and why it's happening.
And Arlo has Ashmel
Yeah.
kind of
Arlo,
control.
yeah.
Um,
As far as you can tell, Ash is kind of like, what?
I'm going to try to make a shot to this. If I see Doc running towards them, I'm going to try to knock the sword out of his hand with an arrow.
Okay. He's not running toward him yet. You
Oh, he
just
just
see
stood
you
up?
just saw Doc take
Okay,
out that
then I
sword
wouldn't
and
know
just
what
look
he's
in that
doing, so I'll
direction.
just approach camp.
Okay. Is that all you're doing for your turn?
I don't know anything. I don't know if he's standing up and the other guy's held. I'll just come up and be ready to assist.
All right. Ash, it's your turn.
I just kind of look around. I'm like, what just happened? Arlo, why did you tackle me?
You just stabbed Doc.
What? No, I didn't.
When I got up, you had your sword in him and staring at him with a fierce glare.
I don't remember this.
You don't remember stabbing someone?
No. But I feel fine.
You feel. Why would you feel fine after stabbing someone?
I don't remember stabbing anyone.
I guess I would look over and see what a Doc is doing.
It's still Ash's turn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ash,
Yeah.
so you're talking. That's one action. Did you want to take any other actions?
Am I still on the? Is he still tackled on
Yeah,
top of me?
He's still tackled on top of you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get him off me and get up.
All right, roll for
Really?
strength at that point, and then Arlo roll for strength too.
All right. Yeah, I ain't betting that.
No. All right, yeah. So you just Ash just push you off, pushes you off, no problem, and you kind of fall back. And now it's your turn, Arlo.
I guess I would check on Doc to see how he's looking.
So you turn,
Yeah.
you walk toward Doc.
Not walk towards him, just look over at him.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
So all you see is that Doc is just standing there with the sword, and he looks pissed. He just looks mad, as he should be. He just got stabbed.
I guess I'm going to try to roll away a bit, too.
Roll away from what?
Him.
Why?
Because one of them just got stabbed, and I'm close to the one that just did the stabbing, and the other guy looks pissed.
So you're just rolling away from the
Let him
situation.
stab him.
Yeah.
All right. So you roll away from the situation, Doc. You get a sudden urge to a lunge at Asheville.
Okay, I'm gonna yell something crazy like, "Oh, am I coherent enough to have thoughts and nothing?" Oh, okay, so I
Nope.
don't get any cool one-liners.
Your
All
mind
right, I'm gonna lunge. Let's do it.
your mind is telling you. Your mind is telling you this guy's got to die.
With 2d6 and 2d4.
You gotta roll the
Right.
attack first.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Okay, so then what do I do for that?
Just your d20.
Straight up d20.
It doesn't have a mod. I mean, yeah,
No.
modification. No. Okay.
Oh wow.
10. So you you start lunging at him. At that point, it doesn't hit.
Oh, it doesn't hit.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
Lucky
totally
you.
missed it. Yeah.
Say, do I need to roll for acrobats?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
This is going toward him. Acrobats is rolling toward him. Is that what you want to do?
Yep.
All right, you're able to dodge to dodge it, and you kind of go toward him, and you kind of flank the sword a bit, because you do remember that it's poisoned. All right, and oh yeah, and then because that was a disadvantage too. All right, that was Doc's turn. Taishi.
So now that I'm kind of getting the gist of what's going on, I'm going to try to disarm him of his sword.
Okay.
See if I can't, as gentle as I can. I'm going to try not to, hopefully not roll a 1 here.
Yeah.
And you didn't.
All right. Cool.
Damn.
Hit.
Yeah, that hits it, and you're trying to
I'm just trying to
Get
get
out
the
of his
sword. I'm not
hand.
trying to do damage any more than I can help. I'm just-
roll for damage.
yeah.
Because he's already injured too.
Take
Well-
him down.
I didn't take damage with the stabbing though, did I?
You didn't feel it.
But
You took damage. Yeah, you're
how much?
like you're barely hanging on at this
But
point.
did I take that 26? Because I only have 19 HP.
Yeah, but your constitution let you stay alive
Oh, okay.
at that point. Yeah,
So I'm
so
at like a 1.
yeah. But your mind is right now you can't even feel it. All right, so you took okay, so because he's at such low health, you do hit his hand, and the arrow does shoot through his hand. He drops the sword, and that's what you do. And now, Doc, you're standing. You snapped out of it. Now there's an arrow in your friggin' hand, and you fall to the ground.
Do I need to do a Constitution save?
Go ahead
for the
and roll
arrow?
for Constitution. Yep.
Okay.
Hit that 20 again.
Let's see if you pass out.
Right. Whoa. Hang on here. My modifier is being weird.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you pass out. So,
You got half of it.
So you pass out. You're just like, oh my god. And because of the pain just shot right back to your head from your stomach and your hand, you're just, so Doc's out. He's not dead, he's just like passed out.
Okay.
You're yelling, don't touch the sword.
Okay. And that's going to be your other action? Is yelling at everybody?
Yeah.
All right. It is now Ash's turn.
He's going for that sword, isn't he?
I've still got the case for the sword. Can I scoop it up with the scabbard and then just like put it in the case?
1 second.
Because I really don't feel like touching it again.
Well, it was in the scabbard when it convinced you to stab me, right? So would that?
I had been touching it though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I see why she asked if we wanted the handkerchief or not.
Huh?
I said now I see why she asked us if we wanted the handkerchief to cover the handle or not.
Why is that not coming? Okay.
Is that even something feasible for me to do?
What?
To scoop it up with a scabbard and drop it into the case
If
and close the case?
you can try.
Would I need to roll for it?
Willpower first. If you're going toward it, you need to roll willpower.
I have an arrow trained on him if I need to disarm him.
Let it go.
All right. So as you're walking toward the sword, you feel compelled to pick it up, and you in your head you'd say these people need to die. So you do pick it up.
Hey, does that mean I have to attack with a sword though? Okay.
Or if you want to transform, you can, but that would be your other action.
Right. Let's see here. I'm gonna transform.
All right. Oh my god.
And I transform! And I am transforming into my hybrid self, by the way.
Your hybrid. Okay, so explain what your hybrid self looks like.
So, at this point, I have talons, but I still have hands. I have talons at the ends of my hands. You know, very sharp claws. My tail sprouts out from back behind underneath the duster. My dragon wings explode out from in the slits of my duster. And I take on this silvery color now with the black wings because my scales are like silver. And I kind of grow like a dragon snout at this point as well.
Okay.
And I have some black spikes. My hair's gone. I have black spikes that go down my head.
Okay. All right, and that's your turn.
I'm still
Arlo.
holding the sword in my hand.
Arlo, it's your turn.
Freaked out by this. I think I'm gonna go and try to hide behind a tree or something.
All right, roll for stealth.
There were no
Whatever it's
trees.
called.
Out.
Oh wait, no, there's cactus. That's right. There's no trees.
Or I'll hide behind a cactus.
And not very well though. This dragon sees you running for it's clear. Like
And then I'm going to take a shot at the dragon.
that would be an attack, so That was the 2 actions, right?
Hmm?
Attacking is 2 actions, and you only have
Well,
1
no,
action
he said
left.
that you can do an action and then attack.
Yeah.
What?
I thought
He
attack.
said that you could do an action and attack, but if you can't do 2 attacks.
Oh, okay,
That's what he
okay,
told us
okay,
yesterday.
okay.
So gun use is a 15.
That's fine. Yep, accuracy.
And accuracy is 14.
All right. So, where did you want to shoot?
I'm not being a good shot. I'm just going to aim for the torso.
All right. So you do shoot it. Roll for damage. Philip, you take 11 damage. All right. It is.
And I couldn't evade or anything or try to acrobatics on that.
You can dodge because. Oh wait, no, you're not in your biggest form, are you? Okay, yeah. Go ahead and.
I'm only a foot taller than I normally would be.
I'm gonna say because his accuracy rolled a 14, that it beat your 12.
Okay.
So it hits you. All right. Doc, roll for Constitution, please. Make sure you're alive.
Yay! Hang on, what's my modifier?
See if we can wake you up. Yeah. Okay. So.
Pretty good.
Yeah. So you wake up. You have your eyes open. You see Ashen is form. You recognize him because you've worked with him before. You saw. You heard the gunshot. You're not sure who it was from though, as you open your eyes and Ash was right next to you, so you just see him.
But if I understand from the sword thing correctly, I would not have remembered anything from the moment I started contact with the sword and the moment I dropped it, which means I wouldn't have remembered getting stabbed. Because as soon as it touches me,
well, you remember getting stabbed.
okay. And
You
then,
do
like, as
remember
soon as
getting
I
stabbed,
blacked
and
out.
you do remember you saw Arlo take out Ash, but that's the last thing you remember.
Would I have remembered that? Because I was in contact with the sword at the time.
The sword would not have no.
No?
It wouldn't
Okay.
have no.
It's more the handle
Because
than
of
the
what
blade.
it is, no, you would have seen, you would have remembered
Okay.
Arlo
Okay.
grappling Ashmael.
Um,
But you have an arrow in your hand too.
yeah.
Yeah, you're just like like that Ace Ventura.
Let's see then. Oh, jeez. So I don't have a clue what's going on.
You really have
just-
no idea.
Okay, who's closest to me?
Ashmael.
I would probably ask him what the hell's going on.
Okay.
Do I respond at all?
You can
I
talk to him,
wouldn't.
but you cannot attack him.
I mean,
Why not?
at this point, I really don't feel that I would say anything. So.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you can glare at
Yeah.
him if you want to, but you cannot attack him at this point.
Oh, is that just because it's not his turn?
It's
or
because it's not his turn. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're just gonna look at him.
Yep. I'm
Okay.
just gonna silently look at him.
So
Okay.
So Ash kind of slowly looks over at you. It looks like he's just giving you a blank stare, like he's looking right through you. Like,
Okay. Well, having seen Arlo tackle him earlier, I'm going to, as best I can, grab my sniper rifle and then put some distance between myself and him.
that's fine.
Can I get an attack from there?
Um,
No, I'm actually going to use my second action to ask everyone else, what the heck's going on?
That's fine. Everybody can respond, but they can't move. So he's kind of pushing himself backwards away from Ash.
I'll yell back, the sword is cursed. Just don't touch
Into
it.
the sword. Got it. Okay, cool. And I think that's my turn.
Yep. All right. That was Doc. Ash. Or no, I'm sorry. Taishi, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try a disabling shot on his hand. Through his hand to drop the sword.
Just
Told
shoot
him not to
everyone's
touch the
hands.
thing. It's like,
And
yes.
Ashmiel, go ahead and if you want to do any reaction, you can. Though you're gonna have to beat a 22. And you did not beat a 22. All right. So yeah, go ahead and roll for. You trying to shoot it out of his hand?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for damage then.
It's 3. Good.
All right, you
I'm
do.
trying to-
Yeah, Ashmiel, you do take 3 points of damage. But now, yeah, you drop the sword, and at this point, you're still enraged. You're still thinking these people need to die.
Ah, shit.
And
I
now,
was afraid of
turn?
that.
and now, not only that, but you're hearing a woman in your head laughing. All right,
That's
We've only met one woman so far,
Arlo.
and she just smiled.
Sorry, Ash, it's your turn.
so.
Ashmiel, you still
Doc
want to
is-
kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
and Doc
is
is in your-
closest to me.
And he
So I
just.
guess I have to attack Doc, right?
Well, am I? Because what would my distance have been? My normal movement is 27.
Because you yelled out at him,
Uh-huh.
and he's now looking at you in your direction,
Okay.
he would be attacking you.
Okay. You would have to close the distance, though, right?
Depends on what he wants to use.
Hint,
Okay.
hint,
Well,
use
before
range.
he decides that,
Shouldn't it be the sword if the sword's what's convincing?
How far away?
I don't have the sword in my hand.
Would
though
I
now.
be? Would I be?
Yeah,
my
that's
full
true.
You were
27,
able
or
to-
would it be half
sorry.
that?
That's true.
I'm sorry, what?
Des, would I be my full 27 away, or would I be half that?
Yeah, let's go ahead and say you moved the full.
Full
You're
27.
freaking out, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and allow that.
Okay. Okay.
So he is.
Oh, let's see here. I'm really trying to decide what to do here.
Anyone know a lullaby?
I know a few knock-knock jokes.
That's gonna enrage you more.
I guess at this point, I'm going to kind of scoop back up the sword
If you want to, yeah.
because I'm still feeling rage, so I know it can do a lot of damage. So,
Yeah, go ahead and take that
so
sword.
I'm gonna scoop up the sword. Do I
Okay.
need to roll willpower again?
No.
Or am I? No. Okay.
Nope.
And I'm gonna charge at Doc
Okay.
and strike out with the sword.
How far can you? What's your movement in your hybrid form?
This is my normal movement.
Oh, what's that?
26.
Ooh. What's your swing range?
I was thinking the same thing.
Wait, how far away was I at first?
You were right next to him,
Oh, okay.
so you moved the full
Yeah.
27.
All right, let's dance. I'm loading up my constitution right now.
And remember, Doc, you can do evasion, acrobat, or block to his
And
attack.
pretty
You're
sure
not-
I-
Now that you're not asleep.
Yeah. So which one did...
So I think I'm gonna go for evasion.
All right, and that'll be a dex, and that'll be move away from him.
That is what I want. Ooh.
And you just, he swings at you, and as he's doing that, you're just scooting back some more, and you were able to dodge that successfully. It is Arlo's turn.
I'm going to take another shot at the scary dragon.
Okay.
I'm not going to do anything else first. No, I guess I will. So That's for gun.
Okay. It works.
Accuracy is not very good.
Okay.
Acrobatics.
Yeah. Okay. So you hear him. You hear Arlo. The click, the cocking of the gun, and as he takes aim, you hear behind him, and yeah, you dodge out of the way. He said acrobatics, so toward him. You swing around toward him now. So you're looking straight at Arlo. And that was an attack. All right, and now it is Doc's turn, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he, yeah.
I think I want to continue to back away as far as I can from the dragon.
Okay.
And then with sniper rifle, I want to try and shoot the sword out of his hand.
Okay.
And so... Oof.
All right, so your gun works. And then, Ashmiel, are you going to not dodge that? And you're aiming toward his hand with the sword. So how much damage does he take from that?
Yeah, hang on here. I'm trying to... There it is. Couldn't find my D10.
All right. How's your health looking, Ashmiel?
Me?
Ashmiel. Yeah, Ashmiel.
I have 8 health left.
Okay. All right. So yeah, it gets knocked out of your hand, but you're still mad. You're still like thinking these people need to die. All right. And you still hear that laughing in your head, and even hearing that laughing cheers you up. So you start laughing.
Oh boy.
So, and all of you can hear him start like laughing, even with the sword out of his hand.
I didn't even tell my knock-knock joke yet.
And now it's Taishi's turn.
I don't think anyone's there. Okay, so we will try to disarm him yet again.
He's disarmed.
I don't have it.
He's
You are
dropped the sword.
disarmed, okay.
As soon as he
I was
dropped
like, I don't have it.
as soon as he dropped the sword, everybody noticed he just started cackling,
Okay,
like
I'm gonna
laughing.
try to hit the sword and knock it further from him, if that's possible.
Okay.
Just try to make it go somewhere.
All right. Roll for damage.
On the sword?
Yep.
And that's +1, so 5.
Sorry. What was your max health, Chris?
On mine,
Yeah.
16.
Doc, what was your max health?
19.
Ashmiel, what's your max health?
I think it's 29 in dragon form.
And then Aishi, what was your max health?
I don't like these questions.
21.
21.
I misspoke. Mine's 40.
All right. So just to let you guys,
There's a 1 in front of mine. It's 119.
yeah. All right. Just for everybody's information, just to kind of, when you have if everybody's watching, if you want to be a narrator, and I'm just going to give this information to you guys. When you're the final boss, if you want to be a narrator, it is all of the players' max HP plus 10. So
Ooh,
don't metagame, but this sword's HP is 85. But you just did
that one.
You just you just took out 4, so now it's at 81.
Jeez.
All right. But when you shoot it away, you don't hear anything. It just gets shot away. But for some reason, Ashmiel is still like laughing hysterically. And that was your attack, right?
Yes. Yeah, and I guess I'm just going to take a couple steps back, a little bit back, and say, "Don't touch the sword."
Why won't anybody listen to me?
I don't get what's so hard about this.
All right. It is now. What is it? It is Ashmeal's turn.
How far away is Arlo from me?
He was pretty far. He actually got a good distance. He's not in range for you to run to him because he was hiding. And so he
How
moved
far?
back.
I need to know how far.
You're
Arlo?
still mad about last night, aren't you?
Arlo?
Hmm.
How far do you think you were?
I had already dodged once and then ran away further, so my max speed is 30, so I guess 60 away.
Yeah, because he would have followed me 27 or 26, plus whatever his acrobatics brought him closer, or minus
Well, I
whatever.
ended up rolling towards him, so. All right, so I bend my knees. This is my first action. I bend my knees and push off into the air and start flying.
Oh, God.
My flying distance is the same as my speed. So I fly as far as I can towards Arlo. And I let out a nice big breath of lightning, which has a 60-foot range.
Oh, God. All right. For that one, what would you have to roll? You'd have to roll your superpower.
That's +2 there, so
Plus
it's 15.
15. Okay. Arlo, you can choose to, as a reaction, evasion, acrobat, or block.
I will try to evade it.
Cool. That means you're
No.
dodging away from him, and it misses. Roll for damage, Ashmeal.
And then, so one of the other things I was looking at. So with lightning damage, there's some other things I think that occur as well.
When you do lightning. Oh, that's right. He talked to you today, right?
Well, he talked to me about other stuff, but I was looking at the
Okay.
other thing, the damage types.
Oh,
And lightning damage burns and paralysis.
crap. All right.
It's a potential though, so I don't know. How would we roll for that?
I assume it's con.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, considering I hit, I guess you're gonna have to roll for that. But I also roll my damage too. And
Natural
you got 1 damage.
Oh no!
1 damage.
Do I
Are
have to
you
roll
on
con or what?
Chris's-
I think you have to roll for
Arlo's side,
Constitution,
or-
right?
What?
Arlo has to roll for Constitution.
I guess.
There, yeah.
15.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so you just take 1 damage then.
Okay, so I am down to 15.
All right. Then it would be Arlo's turn.
I'm gonna shoot right back at the dragon. 10 for gun.
It kind of clicks a little bit. It doesn't fire.
Huh. All right, well that's my turn then.
You're not gonna run?
No, if you use the attack first, that's all you get.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Doc.
I'm gonna follow Taishi's lead and take a shot at the sword.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
And so for my accuracy,
How much damage? 10.
10.
Ashmeal, roll for willpower real quick. You snap out of it. You snap out of it like crazy. All of a sudden, you're flying in the air. You're not sure what the hell you're doing up there. But you have snapped out of it. All right. It is. Oh, Doc, do you want to take it? Oh, that was your action, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then now it is Taishi's turn.
Okay, now that I know, okay, there's something more to this, I'm going to, but it's
Yeah.
still having an effect, I'm going to shoot, and I'm going to try to enhance it this time.
Okay.
It's going to be 7.
Yeah.
That's the hit, and then for enhancement, it was...
That's enhancing the damage.
No, that's just a hit. That's my accuracy, my hitting, and then to see if I get the enhancement.
Oh, okay.
Be this one, which I don't. I'm guessing so. I
No.
just get 1 die. It should be that. So 5 more damage,
All right.
and as my action, I'm just going to yell, destroy the sword, but don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Destroy it. Don't touch it. All right. Cool. It is.
My turn.
Yes. Yep. Sash's turn. You were snapped out of it. You don't know what just happened.
Well, I just heard it. Did I hear him yell?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. You definitely
So
heard that.
I guess I'm gonna go fly over towards the sword and use lightning breath on it.
Okay.
Doop. And that's +2, so that's a 7.
Nope.
Do you
Okay.
get unlimited lightning breath on your thing? Do you get to use that every turn? Nice. Not when it's against you, but it's not.
Right.
All right. It is Arlo's turn.
All right, now that I'm not being attacked by dragon, I think I'm going to recall that one of our members has a hole in their chest and try to run over to him and heal him.
He got healed already, didn't he?
You don't
No,
have that
who did-
range. I'm 60 feet away.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I will move closer and then take a shot at the sword.
All right.
Okay.
So as you're running toward Doc, you can shoot at the sword. Oh yeah, yeah, that hits.
Can he dual wield since he has 5 revolvers?
Nope.
Dang it.
I'm assuming that hits.
Oh yeah.
9 damage.
All right. All right. It is Doc's turn.
Yeah, well, I'm going to keep doing the same thing.
Oh,
I was going to make another knock-knock joke, but... Yeah. What's up, Doc?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll for damage. That definitely does it.
Ooh,
Nice.
thank you.
14 points. 41. It is. Taishi's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna take another shot. 7. My
Oh, yeah.
accuracy. Let's see if I enhance it.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So this will be 1. Oops.
That's 11 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 30. It is Ash's turn. Ashville's turn.
So I should be able to be in range to get to the sword, right?
I mean, yeah, with your flying, yeah.
So, still not entirely sure because just coming out of this trance, basically, I'm still unsure of exactly what's going on. I've just heard to attack the sword. So I am going to take and I'm going to claw swipe at the sword.
Okay.
What part of do not touch do you not understand?
And it's a 23.
You hit it, yeah. Go ahead and roll for damage.
8 damage.
All right. Okay. At this point, Doc, go ahead and roll for willpower.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Okay, so you suddenly have an urge to shoot the dragon because it just seems so evil. Why is it attacking that nice sword? But you don't do it yet. You just have an urge to.
Okay,
Arlo,
so next round.
Arlo, it's your turn.
I am going to run over and try to heal Doc again.
Okay.
So I believe that is where to put that. Skills, medicine. A 14.
All right. How much do you heal him for?
I think it's only a D6, so
That's fine.
We never discussed where I'm at.
Just the first one, 6.
He's
definitely
able
the
to
first one.
move toward you. So he heals you for 6. So you're able to get off the ground now.
And that
Okay.
also removes one condition, I guess.
One condition.
What does that mean?
Yeah, that's part of the medicine. Is it like heals a condition? So I don't know what condition that would be, but
You were poisoned or something, I guess. But
yeah.
Okay, so that heals when you were swiped with, or when you stabbed by that sword. I guess you're no longer poisoned.
Oh.
Because you were poisoned before, and it was like
Not the mind control?
Oh, oh no.
All right. So where is my HP now? Because we never discussed where I was.
It's at 6.
I am at 6. Okay,
Yeah.
so I was at 0 before.
Oh wait.
Nice. All right.
Or actually, no, you are at 1. Go ahead and do it 7.
7?
Yeah,
I get
7 HP.
Okie doke.
And it is Doc's turn.
All right. I assume I'm still mind controlled.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, Ashmiel, you can make a reaction if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and acrobatics.
All right.
That was just if the gun works. That wasn't accuracy. 13 is my accuracy.
He still has to. Well, he has. So Ashmiel, you have to beat his accuracy. And you do.
Nice.
So you're not able to shoot him, but you're shooting at him.
Excellent.
And Ashmiel, you totally noticed that. Because you saw a gun being pointed at you.
I just kind of did a flip through the air.
All right. It is Taishi's turn.
okay. I kind of glance over at Doc and just think like, what the hell? Briefly, and then I go ahead and shoot at the sword again.
Okay.
Nice.
And then see if I can get the enhanced shot. Probably not on a 10, right? Or
no.
enhancement. No, okay. So just one. But that is 9 points of damage.
9 damage. Okay. That's good. For you guys. So she's down to 13.
And I'll just yell for no sense. And I'll just yell, Doc, what the hell? just...
You didn't even touch the sword.
Yeah, I did. I was wielding it earlier.
Well, yeah.
But just then you weren't. You're attacking, and then all of a sudden you're attacking the dragon. Attacking our friend. I'm like, what the hell, man?
Ashmiel, it's your turn.
Am I coherent enough to respond?
Yeah.
Even with the mind control?
Yeah, you can respond to him. Because you're focusing on killing the dragon, but you hear that.
Okay, I'm going to yell back something about the dragon needs to die.
That's exactly what you hear from Doc saying. The dragon needs to die. He's an enemy.
It's hurting the sword.
Oh. That's not good.
So I'm gonna do. So seeing that the reaction of what happened just now when I swiped at the sword, and seeing Doc start shooting at me again, I'm going to Dragon Breath again.
Where are you dragging the sword?
Yeah, at the sword.
Let's
Sorry.
see. All right. Nope.
And I'm gonna say that didn't work.
Yeah, no. Somehow you hearing, Doc say, kill the dragon, you're like, oh my god, and that just kind of throws you off a little bit as you're trying to aim toward the sword, and you're like, wait a minute. Oh crap. Alright, now it is Arlo's turn.
Well, hearing Doc just yell this out, I'm going to try to tackle and take the gun away from him.
Okay. Roll for grapple, and Doc, roll for strength.
Oh, nice.
Gonna have to beat a 17.
Let's see. Nope.
Nope, not even either roll. Nope, you just... Okay, so you're able to get that gun from him.
All right, I'm just going to try to hold it away from him.
Alrighty. Doc, it's your turn. You're still thinking the dragon needs to die, but now your gun's been taken from you.
Do I get to do a willpower check, save, whatever it's called in this game? See if I'm still under. Nope. Okay.
Not right now.
How far away is the dragon? Probably about 30, 40 feet.
30 feet, is
I'm
that
flying up in the air right now.
Oh,
So I don't think you can catch me.
right?
no chance.
Yeah,
Okay,
you don't have your ranged weapon with you anymore.
Okay.
It's just been
Well,
taken.
right. I know. I was considering running over there and trying to.
Yeah.
Punch the dragon.
I mean, since I'm deranged at the moment, I guess I would attempt to take my weapon back from Arlo.
Yep. All right. Go ahead and roll for grapple, and Arlo roll for strength.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
Oh.
All right. So.
In all fairness, I think Joe said it always favors the attacker.
That is true.
Okay,
Yep.
so you get your gun back.
Do I have? Since I assume we're still close quarters, and if I was to attempt to take a shot, Arlo would. Do we have the concept of reactionary within range, like we had back in D&D? Because if I was to line up for a shot, I imagine he would immediately try and push my barrel down or
He cannot do
shove
that.
me or something. He can't do that in this game. Okay.
I think with superpowers you can, but
Yeah.
not with.
He's a cyborg. He can't do that.
Yeah.
Like if I was over there, I could.
Okay.
Now, if you were to try to
Dragon.
shoot at Arlo, he would have he would be able to dodge it or
Okay.
do
But
evasion.
that's not what's going on in my head, right? I'm all
You
about
want
killing the
all
dragon.
about the dragon.
Okay, then I'm pretty sure I would try and take a shot at it with the remaining.
All right.
So the gun works.
Yep.
See what my accuracy is.
And then Ashmiel, go ahead and roll for a reaction. Which one are you going to do?
Acrobatics.
Does it matter?
Okay, no, that doesn't matter. Roll for damage on the dragon. All right, what is that? Okay, so you
Well, I
fall.
plummet down to the ground.
Roll for
Oh,
Constitution
no.
to see if you're still awake for that.
Okay. I put a lot in Constitution, so.
10. Nope, you passed out. So yeah, as you plummet to the ground, you're down. You're not dead, but you're unconscious. So during your next roll, you have to roll for Constitution to stay alive. That was Doc's turn. So Taishi.
Okay. Here we go again at the sword, I guess.
Yep.
Oops, I need a modifier. Nope. So I'm guessing that's as 11's not going to hit, is it?
I'll let it hit.
Uh-oh.
Only because it's 10 p.m. right now.
Oh, it still wouldn't matter. I
So
just realized I actually had a
Yeah,
+3
that's
on my
fine.
Constitution in my dragon form. An additional +3. It still only would have been 13, so.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and roll for damage. See if you can get her. 5. Alright, at this point, when you do that, when you shoot at her, when you shoot at it, is that 8? Right? Yeah. She transforms back into the saloon girl that was upset about making you breakfast in the morning, and she's crying out. She's started to bleed a little bit. Arlo, no, I'm sorry, Doc, you've snapped out of it.
Yay!
You're no longer under her. And now it's and now it's
Woohoo.
Ashmael's turn to roll for Constitution to see if you're still alive.
Oh,
God!
17.
It was sitting at 17. Ah, come
Considering that
on.
it's not a natural 1 or below 5, you're still unconscious, but 5.
Oh.
Everybody at the same time. Oh God! All right, you're unconscious. You're not dead yet, but you're bleeding out quite a bit due to the head injury. Okay, Arlo, it's your turn.
I probably would not know Doc has snapped out of it, so I am going to, I guess first yell at him, Doc, what's wrong with you? And then try to rush him and, I guess, grapple the gun away again.
You can go ahead and grapple, Doc. You can choose what to do at this point. You've snapped out
I
of
don't
it.
know that I would resist because I don't know what.
You don't know what's going on. Yeah, you just see Arlo lunging at you.
Okay.
He's the one possessed.
I would say, what are you talking about? What do you mean, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. How did Eleanor get here? What the hell?
You just shot the dragon again.
Doc, go ahead and roll for strength since
Again?
he's trying to get your gun.
Oh, okay.
Natural 1. All right. Yeah, you let it go, and honestly, you do this. You're like, I don't like. You just let it go.
I was worried you're going to say I sprained my wrist or something.
No, I'm surprised you didn't wrap it up like a present the way you gave it to him. All right, so yeah, go ahead. You can respond.
I think I did.
Oh, what did you say to Arlo?
I said, I have no idea what's going on. What the hell is Eleanor doing here?
I don't fucking know either.
Is that your turn, Arlo?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Doc, it's your turn now.
What's going on, guys? Where's the sword?
Anybody can respond to him now.
Sword is now Eleanor.
Sword is Eleanor. Okay.
I know. It's crazy.
All right. Eleanor, what's the story?
And she's just sitting there kind of yelling and just
You're not
like in
supposed to have
pain.
pokey bits.
You're out of
Just a
initiative
couple.
now. Ashmiel is still on the ground,
Oh, you said
unconscious.
we're out of
You're out of
now?
initiative, yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. After I come to him, I go over and try to heal the dragon.
Okay, roll.
Assuming I have
You basically
dragon anatomical
Oh, damn
knowledge.
I'll try to get I'm going to get some rope and tie up
Oh, you
Eleanor
know
so
what?
she won't be doing anything.
I think when I got knocked unconscious, I went outside of my dragon form. I should be back in human form now.
Okay. So he healed you for 5, but we'll say it's 6. Taishi, you said you go ahead and tie her up.
Yep.
Roll for willpower.
Oh, God.
I have a feeling I know where this is all going now.
Oh, my
God.
Oh, I thought that was a 1 to begin with. That's
Oh, yeah.
That's a -1. It's
I
not-
saw one as well.
That's a 10.
All right, hold on. I need to check something real quick. All right, you have the urge to take a shot at Arlo.
Why? I haven't done shit but heal people.
Exactly.
You
You're
attacked me.
sure it's not Eleanor you want me to?
After you attacked me.
Nope.
You attacked me first.
She looks at you and smiles, and you look at Arlo, and you want to shoot him. You want him dead.
Ow.
16 accuracy. And
15 evasion.
See, all right, yeah. Invasion.
I didn't get the bonus. So does that hit?
Yeah,
Does he
that hits
evade
him.
or-
Unfortunately, not. It was lower than yours. So Arlo, you take all of a sudden you get hit with an arrow, and you
Yep.
take 5 points of damage.
3. That was
3.
to see
You
if I
take-
could enhance it because
Oh,
you said
okay.
I wanted him dead. So actually, it's just 3.
Okay, you went to badly wound him.
Wait, if Arlo rolled a 15 and Tashi rolled a 5, doesn't that?
No, he
5
rolled a
was
16.
my enhancement to see if I got the enhancement. I just
Yeah.
still got
Oh.
the
He
attack.
rolled a 16.
I rolled a
For
6.
16 for accuracy. Oh, that's right, because you don't have to see if your bow works; it just works.
Right.
Yeah.
Unlike the guns. Okay,
It's old technology.
that makes
The new
sense.
stuff.
All right. Who wants to do what?
I'm going to take a shot at Eleanor.
Are we rolling for initiative now? Or?
No.
Oh.
Who's
I'm
badly
totally-
wounded?
Am I? I'm up now, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna turn towards her. Oh, you said you're.
Yeah, Doc's already taken a shot.
Yeah, I got an 8 on accuracy.
That.
I'm gonna turn towards her and breathe my dragon's breath at her.
Okie dokie. Oh.
And not do anything.
It's a good thing.
I
Yeah,
think at this
it's
point, Arlo's.
It's a good thing you didn't roll a nat 1 because Hitachi's right next to her.
Uh,
I
Alright.
think I'm going to figure out what's going on by now, and I'm going to take a shot at Eleanor too,
All right.
if I remember how to do this.
Yeah, you get her.
So accuracy is 23.
Yeah. She's badly wounded, so she's not going to, and she's dead. Because she only had.
Family wounded.
I'm just going to shoot her right in the head.
All right. Yep. You
In the
shoot her right in the
face.
head, and she goes down. She goes limp. She's dead.
Then I'm going to walk up and slap Taishi. No, I'm kidding.
I'm guessing I snap out of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're out of it.
Kind of look at everyone and say, the sheriff's the one that gave us this sword. I think he played us.
Did he, or was he under the same will?
We can always go confront him.
I think he played us. Because if you recall, at the saloon, we heard Ito,
Aito.
yell out, asking where she was, and then all of a sudden he was just happy. And then she was gone, and then we go to the sheriff, and he gives us his sword. I think he was playing us.
I'd say let's proceed with caution because I'm not so sure who was playing who.
Yeah, I got to lean towards you, Ashmail.
Can someone heal me some more?
Can we just say I heal everybody since I got a med kit?
Yeah,
So I'll
everything's
back up
fine.
before.
Yeah, you end up
I
healing him.
wasn't hurt. I'm okay.
Since you guys
Rub it in.
still have the horses, you're able to get up on the horses, and as they're, you go back to town. Do you want to go back to town now? It's probably about 2 a.m.
Yeah, I don't want to camp out here.
All right. So you go back to town. Everything's pretty quiet. It's about. You have the horses about 4 a.m. now.
Quick nap before we meet the sheriff.
If he
We just
catches
wanna
wind that
walk
we're
in.
back in town, he could come after us. I think we need to handle this now.
All right. Can't hear you, Philip.
Uh,
How about now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why it keeps doing that. So we go. I guess we head back to the jailhouse.
Is that what everybody's doing?
I'm good with it.
Here's a thought. Do we still have that note?
No, you gave it to the sheriff.
Dang it.
Okay. You want to go back to the sheriff? All right. You walk into the sheriff's office, and he's looking around his desk. He's looking at the note. He looks at you. He says, "Can I help you?" He's looking at the people in the jail. He looks back at you.
You seem a little confused, Sheriff. What's on your mind?
I just say, what the fuck?
He looks at you. He's like, "Who are you? Did you write this note? Did you? What's going on?"
You don't remember
Nobody
us?
says it.
Yeah. Well, I'm
We
just now
saved your
realizing.
ass.
You don't remember us?
No,
We were in here earlier.
I don't
You
know.
gave us a sword.
Sword.
What do you know about Eleanor?
Who's Eleanor?
She was the
Barkeep
barmaid.
maid?
I've never heard that name in my life.
Maybe we need to go talk to Ito.
What's going on? Who are these people in my jail? What's happening?
Yeah. These are the guys that were causing trouble with your railroad. You're welcome.
What railroad?
Oh, geez. What's the last thing you remember? What day is it?
And as he tells you, he basically lets you know that it's 2 years ago.
Oh my.
Hmm.
You might want to sit down for this one.
He is sitting down. He's already sitting. He's at his desk.
You might want to lay down completely.
Okay. Well,
Can I look at the two guys that are from the 6-shooters and ask them if they know what's going on?
Yeah, and they kind of look at you. They say, "We don't know. He woke up. He doesn't remember anything. He doesn't remember that we got paid."
Okay, so
And they kind of look at each other like, "We got paid." What the hell are we doing in here?
I'm going to ask them what day it is as well.
You kind of asked them, and they said it's 5 years ago.
So they've been under the spell longer. Hmm. Is there like a calendar we can show them?
Yeah, it's on the sheriff's desk. I mean, you take the calendar off the wall, you show the sheriff, and the sheriff's just like, and the two guys in the jail cell are like, "What the hell? How did we get here? What?" And they're just like in awe. They can't believe it.
Part of the 6-shooter gang?
They just look at each other like, "Well, no." And one of them puffs up. He's like, "But I've heard of the 12-shooter gang. That's us. Did you capture other people? Where are they?"
There was only 6 of y'all.
Kind of look at each other.
now there's 2.
Yeah. Now y'all have the 2 shooters.
Your friends are in a cave being eaten by a snake right now.
They're just like, "Who are you people?"
We were hired to come find out what was going on with the railroad.
And the sheriff just kind of looks at all this. He's like, "All right,
Well,
I'll do whatever you want me to do. Where do we need to go? What's going on?"
I don't know.
We need to go talk to Ito.
We need to talk to Ito. Is the mayor? We need to talk to the mayor.
The mayor's not in town, apparently, supposedly. We'll see if that's true, but
That's what the spelled person said. Though.
yeah, that's true.
Let's go talk to this Ito.
Okay.
It may be worth checking with the deputy as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
where's
do
the
you have a deputy?
And he looks. He's like, "No, I've been meaning to hire one. Do you know of any good? Would y'all be my deputy? Is that what you're
No,
here
you
for?"
already hired one. It's cool. We're gonna go talk to him. You
Oh.
know where this Fife dude lives? He's your deputy.
This is why you hired him.
Who?
Yeah.
At that point, you just take the sheriff out. He's just confused about the whole thing.
We will explain everything. Give us a moment to sort it out ourselves.
As you walk, you would kind of explain that he had a deputy and that he was under a spell and he was given a sword. He doesn't remember the sword at all. And, he doesn't even remember trying to hire a deputy at all. And then, you go into the saloon. It's dark. There's nobody there that you know of. You kind of search all the rooms. You search one of the rooms that, kind of upstairs, and you find Ito asleep.
Wake him up.
All right, you wake him up, and he's just like, "What the hell? Who? What?"
Do you remember us?
What day is it?
He looks at you. He said, and he gives you a date 2 years ago.
2 weeks ago.
2 years ago.
2 years ago. That's right.
Where's your mayor?
I don't know. He should be in his. He's always in his house. Always doing some business. At this hour, you got to be asleep.
Can you two show us where the mayor's house is?
And the sheriff, calms down. He's like, no, it's fine. I'll explain later. And he takes you all to the mayor's house. And when you get there, it's locked, but the sheriff breaks down the door pretty easily, and he has his gun out, and he's just kind of surveying the area, and all of you are just kind of following him. You go upstairs where the mayor would be, and it's locked. The mayor's
knock
bedroom.
on the door.
I'm gonna kick the door.
All right, you kick the door in, and it just reeks of something that's been decaying for a long, long time.
Oh lordy.
Can I do a medical check on?
You can
What
certainly
it
try.
used to be.
Oh Lord. Yep. Go ahead.
Is necromancy a thing in this world?
Not that I'm aware of. Yeah, he's dead, Jim. I don't know what else to tell you. He's been dead. Yeah, he's been dead for about 2 years. You would guess by what the pattern is and by the decaying, rotting smell, and yeah.
Well, let's check the deputy. Do you know anyone named Fife?
The sheriff's no, I don't know. He's like, everybody just kind of has their own beds where they are. If there is a stranger in town, then we could check the inn.
Yeah,
Any
no.
journals in here, like maybe the mayor kept notes on something.
They would be 2 years old.
Yeah, but maybe somebody came into town. He wrote a note about it.
Yeah, that's possible.
All right. You roll for investigation, everybody. As soon as Arlo says that. All right, yeah, y'all are. Taishi's just like, oh god, he just steps out of the room for a little bit. He's just not happy with the smell.
Splash, 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 splash,
Splash, splash, splash. Arlo and Ashmiel, you definitely, everybody's kind of searching the room. And Arlo and Ashmiel, you're searching the desk, and Ashmiel, you find a journal there that's dated 2 years ago. What's in it?
I think you're muted again.
Do I notice anything of importance in the journal?
Yep, absolutely you do. You see the nice handwriting. It matches, actually, of that note.
I don't know what to think now.
Hey, this keeps getting weirder.
So it matches the
possible
note.
The body in here is not the mayor.
The sheriff can identify that that's definitely the mayor.
Okay.
Couldn't be any doubt.
Do I notice that he's got the journal?
Yeah. So you're.
So wait,
Yeah.
he may have written this note beforehand, and before he went into that 2 years, and it's just something. It's like a repeating loop, and so it just keeps happening over and over and over again.
What does the latest entry say?
Met a nice lady today. She said she could hire a deputy for our sheriff.
That's what I suspected.
Fine, 5.
Go
So
find five.
Yeah, that's true.
we may need to go break in every door. in the city.
Well, no, she
I'm up
hired
for it.
Fife, so Fife might be part of her plans.
That's what I'm saying. Is we need to find Fife,
Mm-hmm.
and Sheriff here doesn't know a Fife, so we don't know where Fife lives.
So considering it is 10, almost 10:30 at night our time, I will go ahead and fast forward. You get to the inn. You find Fife. He's completely like, what? What am I doing here? What's going on? Who are you people? Where am I? Did you kidnap me?
We're about to.
He just has these wide eyes, just like he's kind of shaking a little bit, not sure what to think.
Tell us what you know about Eleanor.
I don't know an Eleanor. What are you talking about?
She hired you for deputy.
Deputy? I'm a laundryman. And he kind of looks down and he sees that he's in uniform. He's like, whoa, what am I doing in a deputy's outfit? I'm not a deputy. I'm a laundryman.
Can I tell if he's lying?
Yep. Roll.
I can't. Oh,
You can.
damn it.
Okay, so to anybody who wants to roll,
What
he
would that be?
seems like he looks
Investigation?
like he's terrified. He looks like he's telling the truth.
Oh, come on.
Jeez.
I had a 17, but it didn't land on the thing, so it didn't roll.
Well, for the story's sake, yeah, you can definitely tell he's telling the truth.
Okay.
So
Well, y'all, Eleanor may have been acting alone, may have been sent from somewhere else, but it doesn't sound like anyone else in this town is collaborating with her.
Well, and they said that the gang members have a bigger gap in memory, so that maybe she came in with them or started it with them.
you try turning it
Laundryman.
off and on again, Philip.
Ah,
Oh,
There you
is.
go.
you could hear that?
Fife, do you happen to have a journal?
And he said, well, I mean, it's not a diary, if that's what you mean. He just kind of like points over to his dresser.
There's some strange happenings. We'd like to get a handle on the timeline. I'll
Right.
just read if
Yeah,
there's anything interesting in the journal.
just-
Okay.
You just read, he's making his rounds. Flowers smelled nice today. Nothing. It was dated 2 years ago.
Okay.
It just says the route nice today. Sunday, and he's telling the truth because it's actually like him as a laundryman. Oh, Mrs. Harrison was very nice. She gave me a tip for.
Does
doing her
anyone
laundry.
remember where did Eleanor stay where she was staying?
I
Yeah,
think
you
we
guys
asked
didn't
that.
move the body.
Oh, that's true. We did.
We left it there.
Oops.
Oops.
So
She's
we're
probably
gonna-
back alive and attacking another town.
So we're gonna stop
Right
it there.
back out.
For just in case I want to continue the story. We're actually gonna end it there, where everybody in the town is confused. They don't understand that it's 2 years later. The mayor's dead.
Nobody likes a cliffhanger. You should just end it now.
I can't. There's actually another story, just in case you guys wanted to finish this later on too.
All right. Next time we got to put a steak in her.
Well, oops. Well, thank you guys for playing this game. This was the Animite Tales. This is Joe and Will's system. I hope the players enjoyed it. Jerry looks like he hated it all.
I think Jerry was enjoying himself until about 10 minutes ago.
10 minutes or 2 years ago. But yeah, I mean, let us know what you thought of the system. Let us know what you thought of the story. This is Joe and Will had written this system for us to play, and hopefully we'll have a document for other people to play. It's got a lot of RPG. It has, when it comes to encounters, that's what we like. It was fast paced, like boom, 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 go, go, go. Kind of more action based with encounters as opposed to one person like taking 10 minutes to do So that was what I was aiming for this group. for one shots is something that still had that story, but you guys could still get a lot of action in encounters. So what did you guys think of the story and
Very good. I really
the
enjoyed that
gameplay
one.
too?
I enjoyed stabbing Doc.
This will not be forgotten.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten Arlo either.
Unless Eleanor comes back.
No,
then it'll all be
she's
forgotten.
dead. She's
Okay.
gone. Don't worry about her. But I mean, you guys left her body out there, so. But I mean, spoiler alert: she's dead. She's gone. She's not coming back.
Back out
Now
and
you don't
throw her
touch the
body now.
sword.
Are we still live?
Yeah, we're still alive.
Oh, okay. It's like we shouldn't be ruining the story.
Well, no, she's dead. But I mean, you guys still don't know how she got there.
Yeah.
How long she's been brainwashing everybody. Was she acting alone? What happened to the other 6 writers as well? What happened to the mayor? Why him? And why the railroad? How long has the railroad, been out of
We
commission?
didn't
Stuff
look
like
how
that.
the mayor had died either.
Nope, you didn't. You just saw the decaying body. And
Well, I did do a medical check, but
It was 2 years decayed. It was hard to tell. Yeah. So I hope everybody liked the story, or you like the players, and the narrator.
I don't like the players.
You don't like the players. I like the players. Y'all were hilarious. Oh my gosh. And then
I like the players that didn't attack me.
Jerry,
So that's pretty much just Doc.
every single turn.
Attack you?
Every single turn, Jerry's like, "Don't touch the sword!" What the hell? No, don't touch the sword. Okay. And I hope, and the DM is not called a GM. The game master is called a narrator. So this is a storyteller that also kind of has a role as a GM as well. But another reason why I like this system is that the players really can have a good sense of, like, just because I had an enemy that brainwashed you, I still gave you the option. The game allows you to still have the option to, how are you going to attack your fellow players? I just said they had to die, or you wanted to stab them. But as a narrator, you can definitely let your players have hold of their destinies a lot more, I think. But thank y'all for watching, and we hope you like the Animite Tales.